right, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're having a wonderful day. It started off pretty slow. We kept going down. 4th day in a row of being red. I mean, we're still red, actually. But after the whole Saudi meeting with Donald Trump, a lot of things got excited, a lot more broadening out. I mean, Equal Weight, I believe, is doing good and was leading there. And we should get some stuff leading into tomorrow. Or tomorrow's the big day with NVIDIA and a lot of the staples or consumer stocks. But Equal Weight is indeed up, and it's been a good day. I mean, we got good make freeze on the puts. We had our Netflix. I sold it too early, but in Chop City, you can't get too mad. But at least we got to come out a winner. A lot of the losers of yesterday got to come back, so not too bad. But other than that, my friends, we must bring it home here with the Philo, see where the day leads us, and see what sort of frustration or lack thereof we endure as we get into the middle of the week. So it is going to be Philo time. I hope you guys want to hear it. I got a good one for you today. I got a really good one. I think it's important. I think it's special. I would like to give you a repeat, but yeah, this one's way too big for a repeat. So you're going to like it. But the topic is familiar. The topic you're going to love it. I love it. I'm excited, baby. It's a good day. It's a beautiful day. So I hope you're ready. I was just showing the other guys. I mean, they pay me a lot of money every month now. So I have to leak them a couple of things. I tell them the same information I tell all of you, but I showed them this part. But I cut it off at the same time. You know, here, I don't know. Have you heard this? Are you guys ready for this? I'm so excited.
It's the best time of year, Chad.
And was leading there, and
God bless you.
What's
happening?
Tomorrow's the big day with NVIDIA and a lot of the
that's me.
That's me. I know. You're like, there's so much to show you guys.
Long term.
You know what I'm saying? There's so much, but I'm going to go to the bathroom. We haven't heard the other song.
It's a cold, baby.
Now that I think about it, where's swimwear?
I don't think I'm God, I just know he on my side. Complaining all the time, I could tell he didn't buy. And even look him in the eye and I could tell it was a lie. They don't pick him up, but I be still dropping dimes. Speaking of a dime, say that 10%. Already had the right.
Alright, I'll be right back. Get ready for it, baby. It's a good Philo. You're going to want to listen to it today. This one doesn't require me lying to you on Twitter to prove a point. But I'm glad. I think some of you needed that yesterday. The Lord is with you, baby. Keep your head up.
It's a cup, baby.
Amen.
Yeah. If we talking plays, yeah, I'm in there like swimwear. I've been there. I've done this shit for 10 years. You could have it all, but you've been scared. Big scare. Funny part, there wasn't even risk there. My thoughts been my own, yeah, I've been clear. No fear. Oh dear, who you trying to control here? My God is the weapon, I ain't boasting. Nah, it's done. Daddy said it's finished. Made me in his image, but that always made me timid. Wonder why we different, don't you ever get it twisted. It's the only way we get it. Set apart from the start, and the heart isn't ours. It's a hippie with the love, but it's David with the sword. I want peace, so that means you gon' kill me if it's war. Nietzsche, Trotsky, can't beach on the arc. Want it easy or hard, want a genie or a god. Then believe me, lil' bro, you a child, you a son of the highest in the bud. Don't deny it, we don't like it when they tell us who we are. I can tell you who I was, I can tell you who he is. I can make another song that's telling y'all about the crib. But for a second, keep it real, it's not the reason they will kill. It's the freedom in believing, they want that to bring the will. But I'd rather have it now, and I ain't never backing down. Lion gonna eat me or turn his ass around. Either way, I will remain up in his name and say it proud. Here, let's say it now, Jesus. I put Jesus on the beat so I can listen to it. I got reason to believe that we living in it. You could say it's one hell of a decision in it. Ay, if we talking plays, yeah, I'm in there like swimwear. I've been there, I've done this shit for 10 years. You could have it all, but you been scared, big scare. Funny part, there wasn't even risk there. My thoughts been my own, yeah, I've been clear. No fear, oh dear, who you try to control here? My God is the weapon, I ain't boasting. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Oh. Chatadonia. I hope you're having a good day. It is time for Philo. All right, man. It's there. It's there, bro. That's it, man. It's game time. It's game time. So, I have a good one for you today. And I hope you guys are feeling good. I mean, I will tell you, I told this to the guys in the morning, because this was on the verse of the day today, if you actually read through it. And I think this is special, because the disciples, they were asking Jesus, and they're like, Jesus, we want one thing. They say, just make sure you put us on your right and left in glory. And he says, you don't want that. He said, can you drink from the cup? Do you understand what happens to be on the right and left? Do you understand what happens in the cup? The cup of suffering? And he says, are you sure? He said, first will become last. Last will become first. You want to be a leader, you got to be a slave. If you don't want to do it that way, then he said, you don't want that. But then he says something pretty crazy, bro. I don't know if y'all ready for this. Do you know what he says? The cup that I drink, you will drink. And with baptism with which I am baptized, you will be baptized. But to sit at my right hand or at my left is not mine to grant. But it is for those for whom it has been prepared. Wow. I like preparation, Chad. I hope you're prepared. That's a blessing, bro. So, amen. YPF, Argentina. A little pot. And KDP. Oh, and Netflix took its little red. Yeah, KDP is going up too. More value. More broadening out. So there's a couple things going on right now. And hopefully you could pay attention to the market while listening. But yeah, man, do you want to know what we're going to talk about today? It's a new Philo. I got something new for you, but it's the same topic. It's the same topic. It's gonna. Maybe I'll work my way into it, and I'll let you figure it out. So, have you guys heard of a word or a thing? Maybe for some of you it's a word, some of you it's a lifestyle, some of you it's a goal. But have you ever heard of this thing called discipline? Are you aware of what that is? Discipline. So that's some of what we're going to talk about, but what it leads to and why you need it. But we're going to go really deep into it today. So I'll just make it very simple for you right here, right now. Everything is permissible, but not everything is beneficial. I hope you never forget this. Do you not realize it, man? You could do whatever you want in life. I don't know, I don't know, that's, some people get worked up by the government. You get worked up over people on the internet, the people in your life, you name it. But my brother, you could do whatever you want. What is loose in heaven is loose on earth. My friend, you could do whatever you would like. Everything is permissible. But not everything is beneficial. That's what we're going to talk about today. You know what permissible means? Open season. That's it. Tell me, can I drink? Yeah. Can I smoke? Yeah. Can I do this? I could cuss. I do cuss. I've been working on it, but still, it don't matter. I could do whatever I want. Oh, can we go hang out? Let's go do this. Let's go get drunk. Let's go rob people. Let's go pump. You can do whatever you want. Oh, I know there's a rule, but I'm going to mock it. Oh, we could do this, but nah, I'm not going to do that. Nah, I'm gonna sue you. I'm going to complain. Let's go party again. You can do whatever you want. Isn't that amazing? Open season. You realize that when you permit everything, when everything is permissible to you, it's for real open season. You can do whatever you want and anything else could happen to you, consequences. But it's open season. So what does beneficial mean? By that definition then, what does beneficial mean? How can you be, and I really don't, you should write this down. I hope some of you never forget this so you don't forget your authority, but then also you can place your desire in the right place. Everything is permissible, but not everything is beneficial. So if permissible means open season, what does beneficial mean? Tell me what beneficial means then. Anything goes, or are we only going to do what's beneficial? What does that mean? That means I have the same freedom, I have the same authority, but there's just some things that I won't permit. That's how you make everything beneficial. Because you could take in, you have the same power as anybody else, the same free will as anybody else. But there are some things you will not permit. Remember I asked you guys the other day? I said, do you know what you don't want? You have to have a certain limit of what you are going to be like, nah, I'm not going to deal with that. No, I'm not going to allow that. Otherwise, you're permitting everything. And now, more power to you. You could do whatever you want, but unfortunately, not everything is going to be beneficial for you. That's just the reality of it. If you did everything, would everything benefit you? No, because you're going to do something that's eventually not going to be there. But as you go and you live life, you're going to learn how to decide what's beneficial for you. Come on, bro, you could go trade whatever you want. You could go and invest your money in day trade every single day, dude. No one's going to stop you. Why do you guys think I forced everybody on the long term? No. I think some of you are wise young men and women. Some of you are older young men and women, and you're wise. You know why? Because some of you are like, you know what? I think there's going to be things I don't permit. Why? Because of how it benefited you. Isn't that funny? That's like the pure thing of capitalism. That right there is just self-interest. Some of y'all think it's all about religion all the time. No, my brother. What is serving you? That's what it's about. What is beneficial for you? Have you ever stopped and looked at that? How many times have I reminded some of you? I just said, look, man, go through your stuff. Is it helping you or hurting you? That's it, man. Go look at everything that you're putting your time on, the people you're dealing with, how you're using your money, how you're using your time to make money. It's just simple. Is it beneficial? And you're going to go through life and you're going to grow up and you're going to get mature and you're going to be like, you know what? I understand those things and I see and I maybe dabbled with it, but I want the things that are going to benefit me. That's what you want. As selfish as that may be, I would even call it wise. Isn't it funny how that selfishness could bring you wisdom? By you saying, I will not permit things. Why won't you permit things? So that I could have a benefit. I love it. I think it's quite beautiful. And in women, in your... I'm trying to turn DVR off. I thought I did. So yeah, you guys might have to refresh. Hold on. My YouTube's being slow. Yeah. So, what is discipline? This is a definition from the homie, Mr. Miles Monroe. Remember I told you guys about him? I think it sucks, man. Miles Monroe, dude, this guy was a leader, bro. He's dead now. He died a while ago. I'm telling you, man, it's like, I feel like I've made the mistake in life sometimes of like looking up to people and listening to some people like, you know, like T.D. Jakes, I would say. I used to love his teachings, and then I'm like, ugh. But, dog, it's usually the dead guys. And you know that? It's actually crazy. It's really the dead guys who I'm like, man, these guys were nuts. Because, yeah, before I tell you his definition of discipline, bro, I heard this the other day from him, bro. And this is what I believe. Maybe this could be your intro for all of it, bro. Because, like, dog, we need real leaders. And I'm going to talk to you. By the end of this, you're going to understand, bro. I have a vision. I have a vision for all of you. And I hope all of you have a vision and you could see beyond today to see what you can really accomplish and really what your destiny is and why you're here, bro. It's important. Remember, can I remind all of you to get away from the postmodernism? And can I just remind you the simple truth that you're here with a purpose? You have meaning. You could go gobble up everything on the internet, gobble up all the scam, fall for the tricks and traps, and lead to fatalism. But my brother, I think you're here for a reason. I think you have a destiny. Now, it's easy to make bad choices and derail yourself, but it doesn't change the fact that you're important. You understand? But we need leaders. And you want to know what a real leader is? You guys think, like a dog, I don't want to be a leader. You know that? That's why some of y'all, you be like, Josh, I look up to you. I can't believe it, Josh. I don't want you to look up to me. I've always told you that. Sadly, I've came to the realization I may have to. But it's not just me. We need all of us to be leaders. Do you understand me? And we're going to talk about it in so many ways, but for real, if I'm going to be a leader, that doesn't mean you can be a follower. That's why I like what we have here. You know why? This is a community of leaders. Oh, yes. That's why I'm disappointed with the people who want to be a leader, but then they abandon everything I've taught them. And then they just want the power, the money, you name it. No. I don't want followers, you guys. Do you understand? I think you're better than that. This is not a follower audience. I don't want you following plays. I don't want you being a follower. I want wisdom. I want leadership. I want people being strong. But I know it sounds aggressive, but this is a very good thing. Do you understand? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, this is very hopeful, man. I don't know why you would even be bothered by somebody telling you you're a leader, man. You know what I'm saying? That's not a bad thing. That's probably the best thing. Whatever you probably admire in me is a result of that. And you should have the same thing. I want you to have what I have, not the other way around. I don't want us to all, it's not this, you see this dog-eat-dog world. It's not supposed to be one in a pedestal and people following around. No, leaders. I'll give you the first factor of a leader. Your purpose is more valuable than other people's promises. That's how you know you're a leader. That's what you need to aspire towards, a purpose. And a purpose that goes beyond anybody's promise. It's not, oh, I'll do this, I'll do that. Oh, they said they'll do this, if this, no. It's a purpose. It doesn't matter what people say or do. It doesn't matter if they do or they don't, my guy. That long term is going to grow. We're going to end poverty, whether you're with it or with you're not. It doesn't matter. There's a purpose. You get what I'm saying? The second thing is your values being more powerful than anybody else's vision. You see, I told you I have a vision. I got vision for what I see in the community. But guess what, dude? Values are more important than vision. You know why? Because if you don't have values, you don't really have a vision. I know people don't like hearing this. You know why? Because people want vision, they want leadership, but they don't want the responsibility of values. Tell me I'm wrong. That's why I'm telling for all of you, dude, it's so critical that you better understand your worldview and you better start figuring out what's valuable or not. You know why? What the hell are you doing on the stock market then if you don't want to have values? The word is literally value. I'm telling you, it's not. What are we talking about? And because guess what? I don't know if you guys noticed this. Go get money. Go get success. Go invent something. Go create something, okay? And you're going to quickly find out everybody got a vision for what you should be doing. That's what it honestly, some of you get let down by me. You know why? You have a vision for what you want Stock Market Live to be. I've let people down on that every year that I've been doing this. You know why? Because they're like, ooh, I love it. I like it. It's fun. I put my time here. We should do this. It should be like this. My guy, there's a value. Do you think I will go to the pumping, go to the rules? It's a value. I value critical thinking. I don't value influencing each other. I value leaders, not followers. You get what I'm saying? And all of you, bro, whatever you create with AI, whatever you create with business, whatever you create with your long-term, your real estate, my guy, you're going to deal with this. You think this is just reserved for this? No, it's for you. It's for your life. And the real one of you who are leaders, your values will be more powerful than anybody else's vision. So if you want to make sure you're good in that, you better make sure you know your values right now. And then that leads to number 3, conviction. We need people who have conviction that is more powerful than their compromise. Do you not get it? Leaders have to stand for something, but they have to have something to stand on. That's your values. That's your conviction. This is why I always told y'all I don't think I could ever do politics. You know why? Too much compromise. You can't do that. But to change the world, some of you might have to. But guess what? Doesn't mean your conviction must override your compromise at every corner. Why are you gonna go day trade all your money away right now? You better have conviction in the long term. You understand? Your conviction should override any compromise you make. When the moment comes to negotiate or compromise, the question is, what are you convicted in? We need people who are going to follow through. A leader don't compromise. He makes compromises that allow for his conviction. Otherwise, if you compromising without conviction, what are you doing? It doesn't make sense. Damn, we're ripping. Hi, look at the high ticker. Everything. So yeah, man. Purpose more powerful than other people's promise. Values more powerful than other people's vision. And conviction that is more powerful than their compromise. That's Miles Monroe. A great bro. And he says this is his definition. He gives multiple definitions for discipline. Meta's popping. Yeah, Meta's waking up here. Everything is. You're about to go green. Fill the gap. This is what he says about discipline. It is a self-imposed standard and self-imposed restrictions that you have put on yourself, motivated by a desire that is greater than all alternatives. I love it. A self-imposed standard and restriction that you put on yourself, motivated by a desire that is greater than all the other alternatives. That, my friend, is discipline. You don't get it? I'll simplify it. That means you police yourself because there is something more important that you want to achieve. There is something more important than the other temptations and opportunities to let yourself down, compromise, or permiss everything. Do you get it? A self-imposed standard. You are policing yourself. Oh, I don't know if y'all feel me on this. I don't know how many of you don't think that discipline is valuable in your life. You could be honest. I'm not going to ban you, but I am going to probably punch you with the next line. But you got to really, serious. I want you to ponder on it. What is it? How do you view discipline in your life? I hope this changes it for a lot of you when I say it, because I think this is the truth. I think this is the real truth. What, you guys, what? You want money? You want financial freedom? You want a nice car? I just don't want to worry. I want to take care of my family. You want all these things. And you would value these things, but I'll tell you right now, bro. Self-discipline is the highest form of living. Did you know that? That's one of the most highest orders of living you can achieve. I don't know if y'all feel me. You don't get it? A disciplined life is the best life you could possibly live. Y'all think money? You think money's gonna make your life better? My guy, money with no discipline, that's gonna be a hell. My guy, money, you can have the freedom to do whatever you want. With no discipline, is gonna turn into hell. Every time. This is what I'm saying, bro. A man or a woman without self-discipline is almost guaranteed to fail in almost anything they do. I hate that this wasn't true. I wish I could tell you, oh, you'll be fine. And now the beauty is that if you haven't been disciplining yourself, it doesn't mean you're going to stay like that forever, unless you want to. But you need to start valuing this. If I'm telling you, man, you know how many people think Being educated is the best way to live. People think, oh, if I have friends, family, socialism, social life, not socialism. They're like, it's the best thing. Oh, these are the great things of life, my guy. Being able to self-impose yourself for something bigger that you desire, that right there is living life. That is a man or a woman actually living. Do you understand? I don't know if you've really thought about it, because a life without discipline is kind of insane. I'll tell you why it gets bad. It's self-imposed. You don't get it? This is why I'm telling you. This is why it's failure. This is why it's a bad way to live if you don't have it. It's self-imposed. My guy, would you rather listen to your boss or would you rather listen to you? Would you rather listen to somebody tell you what to do or would you rather listen to yourself? Let's be real, you're a human. I don't think I know any human who's like, yeah, I want to only do what they tell me to do. Even the people like that, I guarantee you they were not born like that. They have taught that to themselves. They have learned it. It's self-imposed, brother. Because you want to know the reality? If you're not self-disciplined, you're other-disciplined. What does that mean? So we're saying self-imposed, self-disciplined, and if you're not doing that, you're other-disciplined. What's other-disciplined? What does that mean? You're other-disciplined. Think about that. I'll take a look while y'all answer that. You're other-disciplined. I'm glad. Seems like some of you get it. My guy, this is just the way the world works. If you can't discipline yourself, life has a funny way of letting others discipline you. Have you not noticed? Everything in life that you have not taken discipline over, life has found a way to still discipline you. That's the irony of discipline. You think you're getting around it, you're not. You could delay it and then it just shows up somewhere else. But the irony is that it still shows up. And if you're not doing it yourself, it's coming from somewhere else. Can I be real with you? This is why you were born with old people. But sometimes, some of you, like my mom was young when she had me. But at the end of the day, you are born under somebody else's roof. And even if you didn't have parents, you had a guardian. Think about it. You were with an older person. Somebody older than you. You know why? Because you're born into this world with zero discipline. That's why God made sure everybody, all of us from the day we were born, had some sort of external discipline until we developed our own discipline. Now, some people have better, higher and lower levels of their own discipline, but eventually you develop your own discipline. But we have all been under a period of submission to somebody else's discipline. That's why some of you didn't like school, if you think about it. If you don't discipline yourself, life will find a way to discipline you. See, I know, I already gave you the definition of discipline. Some of you think, oh, get in trouble, get beat. No. It's your self-imposed standards. And now this is why. Why are we talking about it? Because you need it. And if you want to do something big, man, if you got a big goal, you got a big dream, you have a big destiny, my brother, you're going to need a lot of discipline. I don't think y'all realize how hard it is and how important it is. You know the story of Jesus? Do you know what Jesus did when he was a boy? When he went off to the church and they were trying to find him? They're like, where's Jesus? And they found him at the temple. And he said, I need to be about my Father's business. And then you know what he did right after that? Think about it. When Jesus was a boy, he knew what he was supposed to do. He had a very big vision. He already knew his vision at age 12, 13. I'm about my Father's business. And then you know what he did after that? He ran home and submitted to his parents for the next 20 or 30 years. Then you start hearing about Jesus in his 30s. You don't think that's crazy? You ever wondered why? What did Jesus do? And then he went back to being a carpenter, had to listen to his parents, and he knew what he was doing. He knew his vision. He knew why he was born of the Virgin, all that. Then he goes back there, submits under the authority, gets disciplined, does the work of discipline, working, doing that. Why, man, y'all don't get it. How come after like 3 years he wasn't like, man, I'm going to the temple. I don't need to build a chair. Again, it's just like David. Do you know how hard it is to be anointed? Imagine you're a young boy. Someone says you are going to rule the world. Now go back and tend to the sheep for another 10 years. Can I be real with you? How many of you could handle that? If you knew there was a guarantee that you were going to be a billionaire, how many of you would get up and go to work the next day? If I said in 10 years you're going to be a billionaire, do you not realize how hard it would be for you to go to work? You know how many people would get cursed by it? The only way you know your guarantee and then go back to work is with discipline. You understand? That's why. Oh, it's crucial. If you know your future, you'll need discipline. All of you in here, I could tell you a little segment of your future. Especially if you already are disciplined, saving, everything, bro. You already know there's good things coming your way. Some of you figured that out 5-6 years ago when you met me. But guess what, dog? If you know your future, you know what you have in store, you know what you can accomplish, you know your potential, yeah, you're gonna need some discipline. You know why? This one you've heard. Discipline protects vision. The only way you're going to protect that vision, protect that future, you see the future, you see yourself being a homeowner, multiple homeowner, owning businesses, doing all this stuff, bro. You have that vision, you're going to need discipline to protect it. You know why? Because discipline creates character. You know what happens in the absence of character? Visions die. Come on, think about it. You're telling me you never had a goal, a vision, and then you stopped being disciplined towards it, and now that vision flew away? So how does that work? It's because character comes from vision when you have your discipline in action. Think about it. Character comes from vision when your discipline is in action. Every time you hold the discipline, you say, I know, I see this. I know what I have in my future. I know what's going to happen if I do this for 10 years. I know what's going to happen if I put myself in these opportunities. And you stay disciplined towards that, your character is going to have to align to it. That's why if I told you right now, let's go smoke some heroin, and your vision is supposed to be this big successful person, you're going to be like, I can't smoke some heroin with you, Josh. I'm like, why not? I got a vision. Look at that. Your character now is aligning with your vision. Character comes from vision when your discipline is in action. You use your discipline every time you utilize discipline like a muscle. You're building your character because of your vision. Takes a lot of discipline, bro, to succeed in your vision. Your character will have to align with it. You could say discipline is just your decisions dictated by your determined destiny. See, do you see why this is important? Your discipline is the decisions you make. If you know what your destiny is, you determine your destiny. That means you get to pick. Imagine that. These are self-imposed. Oh. Every time you make a decision, it's going to align with it all. Like I said, bro, you need the character. So can I be real with some of y'all right now? Some of y'all are getting shocked when I'm like, nah, man, I don't want to be around that. Some of you are shocked that you're like, why does Josh act like this? Bro, I love y'all. But the part that let me down is I think a lot of people have let go of character. And this is not something new I've talked about. That's why you're telling me you're going to be this big investor, you're going to do all this, you want to change the world. My guy, if that's the vision, where's the discipline? And my guy, I could see the discipline based on your character. So I'm saying, bro, following a bunch of pumpers, being involved in pumping, doing all this other stuff, that's not character. That means there's no discipline. That means you low-key lost the vision. It makes sense orderly, right? I apologize if you feel like I'm not trying to make anyone feel bad. It's the opposite. I have my discipline. I see the vision. I have a vision. I have a goal. Every action of mine is going to align with that. I know you need a certain character. I can't do certain things. I don't want to do certain things because I want something bigger. I hope you want the same. But if the character's lacking, I already know what happened to the discipline. I already know what the vision is. Can we stop acting like that's not the case? I know. To some people, they're like, oh, it's fun. Oh, well, I just engage in this. No, it's character. I think there's a lot of things y'all have seen me do and a lot of things where I said, I've traded options. I've gambled. I know that. But when have y'all ever seen me follow a bunch of dog shit? Never. There's not stuff that I've ever been where it's like, oh, yeah, I'll dabble with these weird little groups. Y'all have seen me avoid people, publicity, and all these other things. Where did y'all learn that from? Now, I don't really care. I just know that's a lack of character. That means a lack of discipline. That means a lack of vision. Do you have a bigger goal or not? Discipline is decisions dictated by your determined destiny. So you know what the greatest, do you want to know what the key is to discipline? Vision. Vision is going to dictate you. Vision is going to protect you. If you could clearly see where you're going, what you're going to get out of this, you have something higher. You said, no, I see this. This is bigger. That's going to protect you, bro. How come you don't do the things? How come you don't want to go and engage in certain stuff? How come you don't want to waste your money? How come you want to save your money? How come you want to grow it? How come you want to increase your income opportunities? How come you want to stay away from trash? How come you want to protect your mind? How come? Because if you don't, it doesn't align with the vision. That's all it is. I think it's beautiful. You don't get it? You know what the greatest gift God gave man was? It wasn't eyesight. Like I told you, your eyes lie to you. You know that all of you are looking. Whatever you're seeing is upside down from two separate images. And by the time you process it, it gets flipped. It's a lie. Your eyes are deceiving you. Like if you really think about it, all of us, our eyes are being deceptive. Y'all think your stomach, you think that's where you get hungry? No, brother. Your eyes are your appetite. Remember I said be careful of the eye. That's what I've realized. I like shiny things, dog. It's my eyes. How many of you have been derailed by just seeing somebody else? How many of you have saw something and that took you off of your, that started to affect your decision making? And then your character. And then before you know it, you lose sight of the vision. But do you get it, man? The greatest thing God gave us, it wasn't sight. It was vision. There's a difference. Sight is within the eyes, my brother. Vision is in the heart. Vision means I could see beyond what I have right now. You don't get that? From the moment I encountered you, I said, go look ahead, bro, even if you don't see it. How many times have you seen me tell you stuff that hasn't happened yet? And then it happens. That's vision. And it's not just for me. You all have it. But guess what? You ignore the discipline. You ignore character. Yeah, you're not going to have it. You're going to focus on eyesight. You're going to focus on your sight. You need vision. It's one of the greatest things, bro. You don't get it? It's imagination. It's beautiful. God gave all of us this ability, bro, to actually see beyond what is right now. When I was a little boy, I was imagining what I'd be at. That's why when I told you I found that notebook and I was writing stuff down, bro, my life was completely different. I saw beyond my current situation. You don't get it? Do you see why that's important? All of you right now, my guy, you don't get it. That's why some of you will be like, man, why this guy saying this? Why is this guy why are you so worked up on about what you do, what you follow? Why are you making such a big deal? Because I have vision. You only see right now. You only see your room. You only see what you have today. I know exactly what you could become. You don't get it? You know why? I've done it. I have the vision. So do a lot of you. Some of you, the moment you believe this, tell me you didn't start seeing it too. That's what happened. Some Chads, they were in one situation several years ago. Then they got the vision. Guess what? Then their actions, because they saw that vision, they started making sure their actions were disciplined. Some of y'all built up your character. Now, you tell me you're not living in what you saw a while ago, even when it wasn't there. Vision, not sight, vision. It is God is giving this to all of us. You see why the fatalism is so destructive? The world don't want you to have vision. The world wants you to be in a perpetual present. Only see right now. Only be in the moment right now. Think about it. No. I know, you think you're going to be rich, dog? You think you're going to be able to change the world and help people? Look at how messed up it is right now. The system's too big, bro. You ain't never going to fix it. How you going to get extra money to save when you don't have any money right now? Huh? How you think you're going to get more income if you ain't had your income raised in 5 years? You don't see those bills you got right now? My guy, don't follow your eyes. Follow your vision. You don't get it? Because if all you go is off of what you see, your actions are going to fall in. Your discipline's going to fall in. And guess what? Your character is going to match that. That's why I get disappointed by the lack of character. Anytime you show me lack of character, you're just telling me you don't believe in the vision. Every time you pump, every time you engage in pumpers, you waste your time. That's it. You don't believe in the long-term vision. I see it. I see that you only see what you can see right now. That's why you have no faith in it. That's why would you discipline yourself? I feel you, dog. I wouldn't either. I didn't when I didn't see it. That's why every time I lost sight of the vision, my discipline would go down the drain. You know what else would? My character, my values, all of it. You know why? Because it doesn't make logical sense. If you're only going off what you see, my brother, I'd be right there with you. I'd throw it all away too. Why wouldn't I? It's not going to change. Of course you'll hang out with whoever and think it's okay. You don't, because you don't think it's going to change. You don't think it can change. You can't see that it's going to change. You need vision. Discipline and vision and character are all connected. That's your trinity right there. You don't get it? You need to be able to see ahead in the future and act like that in the present. And that's going to make sure you protect everything. It's all three of them at the same time. Vision, brother. So don't tell me your character is not important. It is. Every time you don't invest in the character, that means you're not willing to protect the vision. I'm sorry, that's the reality. If I told you were going to be president, if I told you you're going to be operating $1 billion company in 5 years, you wouldn't be doing some of this stuff you're doing. You wouldn't be hanging out with those people. You know why? Because then they will come up. Think about it. You don't believe it. You genuinely don't believe it. And every time you don't believe it, you're only going to focus on what you see right now. Your discipline, what's the point of a self-imposed standard if you don't know what it's going for? Sight is a function of the eyes. Tell me what's in your heart, bro. And if you go off of only what you see, you're gonna harden your heart. Why wouldn't you? You go off of your vision, your heart is gonna see. No, man. Right now, I only have 1,000 in the account, but after this many, go look at the long term. Go look at what people have accomplished in just a few years. All they had was vision. They took the vision that gave them the discipline. The discipline made sure their character aligned with it. And before you knew it, what didn't exist now exists. It's magic. You don't see it, man? Plant the seed. How many times have you heard me say that? Plant, plant, plant. Vision is the seed. That's the seed that you're planting, and your discipline is going to grow it. Your character is going to be the sunlight. I have a vision for the Chad. You know what that means to have vision? You need to imagine it. Come on, go imagine something that you don't see right now. Go, you don't think your life is good right now. Can I ask you a question? Can you envision what a good life would look like? Tell me what that vision would be. So if something don't look good right now, can you show me? Can you envision what a good life is? What can you envision that success? Don't you think it's weird how everybody tells you this? Every single OG book, every single thing we've read, it tells you to envision this. It does. So tell me, what do you envision? That means you have to be able to look at something not as the way that it is. You have to be able to imagine what it really could be. That's what I'm saying, bro. I have a vision. You know that, Chad? I have a vision for the Chad. Bro, I think we're going to save the world. I think we've been sent here from heaven. I see it. I don't see it right now. I go and look at some of y'all and what y'all engaged in. I see so many people take the words. They like to just parade the title and fall and have no character. When I've been telling y'all character for a long time, that's okay. I still see it. You don't understand? I don't see any of you how you are today. Not one of you. I think some of you aren't going to be here, and I think some of y'all are going to change the damn world. I think some of us are going to I could envision it. People working together in truth, strength, next to each other with discipline and character, because they see the vision too. You don't get it? I have a vision of what everybody could be in here. I've already seen some of it. That's why I got so excited. That's why I told you this. I've been saying this to you all year. I said the moment I saw it, bro, I said we need to protect it. Why do you think my discipline went through the roof? Why do you think I started every single, it's all about character. It's all about discipline. You know why? Because I saw it. Don't tell me I think you've seen it too. That's what I'm saying, bro. The whole I see it, and then the discipline and character don't match up. No, that's not going to cut it. I've already seen that before. That's what I see with my eyes. The vision is real. The vision is real growth. The vision is real success, real people really changing their lives and their communities. That's going to require a lot of discipline. A lot of discipline means a lot of character. It's a big vision. Nothing to do with what I see right now. You know that, right? I hope you could say the same. I pray you say the same. I pray you see it. I pray you see the vision, and I hope you take heart in it, because once you do, you're going to discipline. Your discipline will align. Your character will align. And that's why I keep saying it too. I mean it in love, but let's be real. You can't envision something better than today. You can't see past today and see the same vision of a good world, a successful world, and people actually having an impact and change and creating multi-billion-dollar companies and doing it with goodness, not just for greed and all that. You don't see it, my guy. Get away from me. You know why? Because that lack of heart, that lack of vision, that lack of discipline, it all leads to a lack of character. And guess what? Why would I want that around? Why would you want it? It's simple. You see right now, there's some of us who see well into the future and have a vision. And we're going to get it. That's why the character aligns, the discipline aligns. It's very simple. I encourage all of you you're going to encounter this your whole life. You're going to have people who only see right now. If you want to be around that, be my guest, but it's contagious. You know why? Because I would argue some of y'all being around me enough, you only saw what you saw for a little bit, but tell me the vision's not contagious. In the same way, only seeing in the present is contagious. It's the same thing, bro. But that's why discipline shows me vision. Character shows me vision or lack thereof. You got to make a choice. And you know what you could do? You want to know how you can make a choice right now? Envision it. I want you to really try to envision past today and tell me what you see. Go. What do you want? It's self-determined. Tell me the life you see. And I'll be real with you, bro. If you can't see something better than today, you have a problem. Not that you're messed up or something. I'm just saying that's an issue. Houston, we have a problem. What do you mean you can't see a better life? You have an imagination. If you can't see something beyond today, all that means is no discipline, no character. I know what's going to happen then, and vice versa. Give me anybody in any situation. They could be in the utmost poverty, but they have a vision of life getting better. Oh my God, you have no idea. That's all you need. Because that person is going to align with it. And vice versa. That's what I'm saying. It's a problem, bro. If you can't see it, bro, I get it. Character is going to go out the window. Discipline will be non-existent. Because you can't see beyond today. You can't see beyond right now. My brother, your heart has been hardened. It doesn't say the kingdom you need the heart of a child. I think children are great at imagining. All children, when you're growing up, are you like, when I get older, when I grow up, my guy? That's exactly what you need right now. Then you grow up, you stop, your character's going down the drain if you stop thinking like that. Your discipline is going to go down the drain. Because again, why would you? If you knew everything was going to stay the same, and that's all you don't get it, you think you're only looking at now, but your vision is just not changing. You're just keeping the vision of the same. That's why you don't need more discipline. That's why you don't need more character. You'll probably get less. You know why? Because it's going to be the same. I think it's funny because how many of us are into in finance? You don't see how detrimental that is for a group of people in finance to be lacking character and discipline? That's just a bunch of people who don't imagine they're going to get richer and do a lot better in the future. That's really weird. That doesn't make any sense at all. You would have character if you believed your future was going to be a lot better. If you knew this was the critical moment where you're going to build a future that's going to get you that FU money and whatever else you want, bro, I don't get it. You would have discipline. You can't see beyond today. You're just telling me you don't think it's going to get better. You don't care about character and it means nothing. You're just telling me you don't see a better future for yourself. You don't value the discipline. You're just telling me the future is non-existent. And that's weird if we're going on future valuation. If we're trying to build and grow and make money and build businesses, I mean, think about it. Like, truly think about this. Take the religion out of it. That's all I said this whole time was God gave us the gift of vision. Is that the only thing I've said about God today? I think. I gave you a couple Bible quotes here, but what are we talking about? Y'all think character? I don't want religion. Character ain't religion, dog. It's you. Character is you telling me about your future. That's it. Discipline is telling me about your future. It's telling yourself it. You don't get the message you're sending to yourself every day? My real question will be why? Why don't you believe in a future? Why? Why do you really think things are going to stay the same when this whole world is filled with people, myself included, who have never stayed the same? And how one situation will change. We live in a world where people couldn't even imagine the stuff we have today. What do you mean same-day Amazon shipping? What do you mean a cell phone? You walk around. What are we talking about? Why? So, Chad, I have a vision, bro. And my vision is you having a vision. My vision is the people with vision changing and saving this world. Do you understand me? Oh, it's glorious. But can I be real with you? We need to cut this bullshit out. And what I'm talking about, bro, there's no vision with no character. There's no vision with no discipline. That's a lie. That's what I'm saying. I got let down. You know how many people I see, they say get a long term. They got long term in their bio. Richest man in Babylon. All of that. And I don't see an ounce of character. All I see is somebody who took the title and gave up on their dreams. That's all I see. You know why? You would have kept the character. You would have kept the discipline. Not just the shit that sounds good. Not just the shit that got you hooked, gave you the vision in the beginning, and then you started losing hope and then threw it away. You know how I know? Look at your character. You don't value, you think Josh is going crazy by instilling values of character. Come on, dog, you're going crazy, not me. Character, discipline, and vision, it's the same thing. If you can't believe in your future, you're not going to believe in character. Hey, yo, bud? Oh, it looked bigger. Anheuser in talks to buy Punchmaker Beatbox. AB InBev deal could come together soon. It's ABIBT. It's foreign. Who's that? Who's Beatbox? But yeah, Budweiser is buying a company. Coming out now. So, Chad, I hope you feel me. Because my vision, and I don't think y'all going to stay like that. That's why I'm doing all this. And that's why I'm glad for some of you meeting me there. It's very simple. I see it. Some of you are going to do some great things, bro. Some of y'all got a real, that's when I encourage you to see it. My vision is a bunch of Chads with vision. Seeing a way better world and a way better life. All of it, bro. A lot of owners. A lot of ownership. But Josh, I don't own anything now. Okay, well, get your discipline and character up. Watch what happens. You're going to get it, but you need to see it. You need to have that vision. Put it in your heart. Your character is going to align. Your discipline is going to align. But yeah, bro. No character means no vision. That's it. It's sad to watch people give up on their vision. It really is. And I see it by giving up on discipline, by giving up on character. So I hope you're ready, bro. I really hope you're ready. It's going to be a great year next year. It's going to be a great decade. I see it for some of y'all. I think for some of y'all, it's going to line up very well. And who cares whether it's soon, whether it's late, it don't matter. You need to protect this vision. Do you understand? Chad, we could save the world. You could change it. Some of you are going to be leaders of it. I need you to envision it. And then once you can see it, I need you to protect it. That's character and discipline. You have to start imposing standards upon yourself. Not because I said it, not because they said it, because you want it and see something bigger. Do you get it? This is about you and you, brother. You say, no, I see something different than where I'm at right now. I see it. I want it. It's more important than it's more important than the little stuff. I'm gonna get it. That's discipline. You're gonna get tempted with a lot of things, my brother. There's going to be a lot of things that'll either prove or disprove your character. The decision is made on what you see in the future. Because if you see that future still, you're going to be like, no, I gotta do this. Why? Because there's something bigger. Otherwise, you're going to throw it away. So like I've told some of you many times this year, I look forward to meeting you. You're like, Josh, I already met you. I know. Vision. I look forward to meeting the version that we could both see of you in the future. It's going to require a lot of discipline and a lot of character, but it's way different than what you see now. I look forward to meeting you. Take that to the bank. That is your philosophy, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you guys are subscribed. We're live Monday through Friday, 30 minutes before open. Drop your thumbs up on the video. You're on mobile. Press hot chat. X out the chat. Hit the thumbs up button. God bless America. Vision. Character. Discipline. That's why, man. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, bro. Is that Nicki Minaj? What? Where'd this come from?
It's a cop, baby.
Vision.
2020. God bless y'all. Yeah. They say I'm different if I was some change. 1,000% is a regular day. Doesn't that hate me some regular shade? Spitting that knowledge from back in the day. I know I make 'em feel some type of way. Skimming my money, get out of my way. Lately you see that I'm done with the game. Spit to my mat and I broke out the change. They say I'm different if I was some change. 1,000% is a regular day. Doesn't that hate me some regular shade? Spitting that knowledge from back in the day. I know I make 'em feel some type of way. Skimming my money, get out of my way. Lately you see that I'm done with the game. Spit to my mat and I broke out the change. It lifted me up, I'm holding it down. Pass it around, started with nothing but went for the land. They said I'm crazy, but that was the plan. Mama, she raised me one hell of a man. She said don't get it if you won't get back. I gonna ask you what you did with that. I know he smiling, but he looking down. They think I'm crazy, but I think they boring. Remember the days that I couldn't afford it, so I got some dollars, I had to go flaunt it. No wonder I lost it, but I kept on seeking it, I kept on calling. So now when I'm eating, I'm no longer starving. I shoot like I'm Harden, but pass it like Stockton. Got money like Wall Street, but loving like Gandhi. Ay, you could keep your hate on grade, I'm chillin'. I ain't hop up in the wraith, I say, made a play on the building. I can play with your feelings, throw 100 in your face. Everything says digits, turn a 5 to a 50, but I ain't a magician. But you saw it on the net. Now I'm talking my positions like the video was hitting to the quad car switching. Made 1,000 off a plane, watching Facebook. Me, it's like they say I'm different if I was to change. 1,000% is a regular day. Doesn't that hate me some regular shade? Spitting that knowledge from back in the day. I know I make 'em feel some type of way. Skimming my money, get out of my way. Lately you see that I'm done with the game. Spit to my mat and I broke out the chains. They say I'm different if I was to change. 1,000% is a regular day. Doesn't that hate me some regular shade? Spitting that knowledge from back in the day. I know I make 'em feel some type of way. Skimming my money, get out of my way. Lately you see that I'm done with the game. Spit to my mat and I broke out the chains. 60 for growth, 40 for slow. Step in the mode. Heavy rest Spotify, I think they go. Higher rim, higher, so I'm buying slow. I don't like if it is below 4. Got me beyond cause it didn't take scrolls. I bought into Disney cause Frozen was dope. It's really that simple, I've done this before. I kept it simple so they thought it's stupid. I'd rather do that cause nothing feel more clueless. They wasting their time trying to decide while I do it. But do what you do and my talking is fluent. Your talking is stupid, I'm teaching some game but your attitude truant. They judging like Judy, they rate me like Moody's. They trading like movies but paying to do it. Stay up in your lane, I'll train, I'll kill it. Don't make me get your case, my name ain't shit. I can buy this shit for change, watch it change to a million. You ain't gotta see my face cause the plays made millions. I ain't do this in a day but I wasn't that patient. Started with a long term, hit a play I take. Every time I bet it out, confident the market take it. Then I played the spot on my own, then I started banking. Call baby, God bless ya.
Hi, I'm back. They're having I thought Nicki Minaj was gonna be here. It's the spotlight on Christian persecution. But I'm still eating my Philo snacks, so please hold.
If you're losing 40% of your farm and then another 40% the next year on a widespread scale across the area, how do people eat that way? How do they live that way? When there's millions of people living in internally displaced
16 million right now.
It's enormous,
Displaced.
Absolutely. And they have nothing. How do you build a life that way? How do you build a business or a family? You've already lost your home and you have nothing to look forward to and you don't know when you're going to leave. But there's such bad conditions that people will still try to go back to their destroyed homes just to build a life. These are people who want to live, as the Reverend said, build peaceful and prosperous communities, who want to work hard, who pray and love their families, and they're unable to have the basic elements of life because of the lack of security, because of the lack of response, because of the lack of recognition of what they're going through and saying what it is.
Oh,
that
she already spoke? What, they bring her on like an opener?
They're facing targeted persecution. And I think just getting to that recognition, saying we're going to respond when we hear that there's attacks against you. We're going to
sides. This is about standing up in the face of injustice.
Is that Nicki Minaj?
It's about what I've always stood for my entire career, and I will continue to stand for that. Where we live and what we believe.
A champion of the oppressed and a sister in Christ, Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj. You hear that, Barbs? Boy, is that what they're called, the Barbs?
everyone. I must say I am very nervous, so please, well, thank you, Ambassador Waltz, for this invitation. It is an honor to stand on this stage with you and the other distinguished speakers here today to shine a spotlight on the deadly threat faced by thousands of Christians in Nigeria. I would like to thank President Trump for prioritizing this issue and for his leadership on the global stage in calling for urgent action to defend Christians in Nigeria, to combat extremism, and to bring a stop to violence against those who simply want to exercise their natural right to freedom of religion or belief. I stand here as a proud New Yorker with a deep sense of gratitude that we live in a country where we can freely and safely worship God regardless of one's creed, background, or politics. No group should ever be persecuted for practicing their religion, like I recently stated on social media. And we don't have to share the same beliefs in order for us to respect each other. We're way beyond thinking or expecting or assuming for, the person sitting next to you to have the exact same beliefs. We're beyond that. That's ridiculous. But that shouldn't make one person feel less safe than anyone in any room. Music has taken me around the globe. I have seen how people, no matter their language, culture, or religion, come alive when they hear a song that touches their soul. Religious freedom means we all can sing our faith regardless of who we are, where we live, and what we believe. But today, faith is under attack in way too many places. In Nigeria, Christians are being targeted, driven from their homes, and killed. Churches have been burned. Families have been torn apart, and entire communities live in fear constantly, simply because of how they pray. Sadly, this problem is not only a growing problem in Nigeria, but also in so many other countries across the world, and it demands urgent action. And I want to be clear. Protecting Christians in Nigeria is not about taking sides or dividing people. It is about uniting humanity. Nigeria is a beautiful nation with deep faith traditions and lots of beautiful barbs that I can't wait to see. When one's church, mosque, or place of worship is destroyed, everyone's heart should break just a little bit. And the foundation of the United Nations, with its core mandate to ensure peace and security, should shake. I am joined here today by peace builders, by faith leaders, by those who saw violence, saw rising intolerance, saw the threats clearly before us, and chose not to look the other way. I am inspired by their work to build interfaith ties, to see the humanity across the lines which might divide us, and to fight for security and liberty for all those who pray. I look forward to our discussion today, and I hope it will encourage deepened solidarity for us to urgently work together to ensure every person can enjoy the right to believe, to worship, and to live in peace. Barbs, I know you're somewhere listening. I love you so very much. You have been the ultimate light in my life and career for so long. I appreciate you, and I want to make it very clear once again that this isn't about taking sides. This is about standing up in the face of injustice. It's about what I've always stood for my entire career, and I will continue to stand for that. For the rest of my life, I will care if anyone, anywhere, is being persecuted for their beliefs. Thank you.
I know. Amen. I like it. I don't know. Everyone gets so weird about the topic. You guys are cute. Like the people who they're like, you're not getting persecuted.
Our panelists for today's discussion.
And then y'all would. I read some of your guys' chat faxes if you talk shit. So if we don't see your message again, don't be surprised, okay? Because I just judged you on the same standard you judged her. That's life. That's life. I know. That's why I say next time just listen, you guys. You know what I'm saying? Just listen, bro. Just listen. Everyone gets so weird with that topic, and it just like it creeps me out. Remember I was telling you guys about like Bobby Lee, and I'm like, like have your jokes, have fun, but like you guys know there's people being slaughtered in fucking Africa for being Christian, right? Are you aware of that? I just don't know. I don't know if you guys knew, but yeah, it's cute. That's why like people act a certain way, but unfortunately, it's our time to depart. Yeah, it wasn't bad. I mean, yeah, it's nothing. You've heard her songs and other stuff, but I would applaud anybody right now in this environment who is willing to fucking say something. Are you guys kidding? Especially if you work in that type of industry. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Very cute. I'm proud of some of you in a good and a bad way. But, speaking of Philo and character, I hope you guys were listening. Why did they choose her? She was the only one who wanted to do it. That's why. I don't know if you guys knew how it went down, but she actually said something about it, and then they invited her because they were like, oh, do you really want to do it? And then she was like, yeah, I'm down. And here we are. Ta-da! But yeah. And if you didn't know that, you should have probably researched it before talking shit. Or even then. I know, it made me happy too. That's why, but I was just telling you guys about character, man. So I don't know where some of you picked up on some of the shit. But hey, it is what it is. But I'm not going to deal with it in the most loving way, because I know some of you feel like you've built a home here, but without vision, without character, I think you're lying about your residency. Tell me where you're from, dog. A lot of people don't know about it. That's why and then if you do talk about it, people are like, oh, Christians being persecuted. People try to downplay it, but I mean, it is what it is. I think I mean, there's only one God, one religion that people would get mad at if you tried to say something. Qualcomm. They asking me which God? The only one they hating on. Gotta wait till it ends, and then tomorrow the Nivda. So is there any questions, any off topics? I don't want to ban all of you guys, so we should move on. I think that would be in the best interest of some of you who cannot refrain. I think the best joke was hopefully Roman doesn't come out. That one actually made me laugh. Because it's true. And then she's like, I don't know. I'd love Nicki Minaj. I mean, I only what's that one song? Is it My Moment or whatever? She has one song. It's like, something like a time like this. There's one really good. It's an old one from 15 years ago. Moment for life. Yeah, bro. Dog, this song's a fucking banger. Nikki, I'm playing it. Dog, you're telling me this song's not a banger? You have no soul.
I fly with the stars in the skies. I am no longer trying to survive. I believe that life is a prize, but to live doesn't mean you're alive. Don't worry about me and who I fire. I get what I desire, it's my empire. And yes, I call the shots, I am an umpire. I sprinkle holy water upon the vampire. In this very moment I'm king. In this very moment I slay Goliath with the sling. This very moment I bring, putting on everything that I will retire with the ring. And I will retire with the crown. Yes, no, I'm not lucky, I'm blessed. Yes, clap
no, I'm
for
not
the
lucky,
heavyweight
I'm
champ.
blessed.
Me,
yes.
But I couldn't do it all alone. We, young money raised me. Grew up out in Paisley, Southside Jamaica, Queens, and it's crazy. Cause I'm still hood, Hollywood couldn't change me. Shout out to my haters, sorry that you couldn't phase me. Ain't being cocky, we just vindicated. Best believe that when we done this moment, we'll be syndicated. I don't know, this night just remind me of everything they deprived me of. Put your drinks up. It's a celebration every time we link up. We done did everything they could think of. Greatness is what we on the brink of. That I could have this moment for life. For life. For life.
I can't believe y'all never heard this.
'Cause in this moment I just feel so alive. 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 I wish that I could have this moment for life. For life. For life.
Alright, that's good. So whatever the random delay's at tomorrow, you guys get an extra 20 seconds. Because y'all like talking shit. That's it. Any other time, but not after the Jesus talk. She gets my support today, so screw all y'all. Amen. Did my girl really break up with me? Oh man, you gotta go to the Philo, bro. I was very sad. I had to talk about it. You should go back and listen. But like I said, you guys see too how even the delay, isn't that funny? For life. No, I'm not lucky, I'm blessed. Yes. What a song, bro. That's the song. That's the only one I remember of hers that I'm like, that's a fucking banger. You know that? And then it shows me a bunch of Uncle songs. There was one too. I think I heard the first like Nicki Minaj rap. I think it was in that like Young Money freestyle, or like where they took all the Young Money people, and then she said one, bro. She had some crazy bar. She's like, dunking on these hoes, Lisa Leslie. What song is that? I remember that from I was in middle school or high school, bro. Which one is that? What song is that? I think, is it My Chick Bad? Oh, man. I think that's an old song. She said, I'm dunking on these hoes, Lisa Leslie. I know that song is the first one I showed you was literally released 14 years ago. Oh no. All the classics are coming up. We can't do it. We'll do this on Friday. Because otherwise, what was the song I had stuck in my head this morning? I had another old one. Just long-term life. Save time. You could remix every song with the long term, bro. I hope you know that. Bedrock, is that it? I think it might. That sounds familiar. Nah, bro. Like, Nicki has like crazy freestyles. I think it is this song, bro. Oh, no. Is it that? There's another one. It's like Young Money, like freestyle. And it's all of them. It was like all the rappers nobody would listen to. but it was when Nicki Minaj just got signed to like Young Money. I was there for it. I remember when they added Nicki Minaj. You were like, who's this chick? It was like, no, it wasn't a cipher. Is it? I think it might be No Limit. Yeah, money. No. Dude, what was it? Oh, but this comes up. Why does this come up?
What's up? Fresh is our turn, baby.
Gator boots with the pimp down on turn.
Them Gucci suits.
I take my share, but I lost their shot. And I can't pay margin, cause my house is spent. But that's okay, cause I lost time. Oh, you have this song. Dog, this song fucked my life up, bro. You have no idea. Ever since that song, bro, I wanted a Burberry suit. I wanted a G-Wagon. I wanted a fucking big truck with all red Escalade, dog. You have no idea, bro. I said, what's an E-Class? I think that's when I learned what an E-Class was, to be honest. I didn't even understand. I can't do Gator. Bro, I put on... we went to like a farm place. We went to like a farm place to like... My girlfriend got boots, and then I was like, I wanted to get farmer boots, you guys. I was like, okay, I own a farm. I should get like a farm outfit. And dog, I tried on these boots, bro, and I hated it. I can't rock them Gator boots, dog. You have no idea. It literally looks like I'm wearing rain boots. I look like one of them. I look like, you know, Curious George? You know when Curious George wear the yellow parka and then the big-ass rain boots? That's what I look like when I put cowboy boots on my feet, bro. It was so bad. I took a picture. I just couldn't post it because I couldn't go out like that. It looked terrible, dog. I hated it. I hated it. I said, this ain't. I said, nah. I said, can I get Tim's? I said, Timberlands are, that'll works. I think it'll work as a good cowboy boot, but I can't do the real, I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. Oh, I think it was Roger that. You might be onto something. I think you're right, bro. Yeah, Roger that Young Money. I think this is it, dog. This is 15 years ago. Yeah, bro. Have you guys ever heard this? This has 28 million views. But I don't think people have heard this. Yeah. Oh, man. Roger that. Yeah, you remember this? This was a banger.
I'm in the collard green 6, cornbread in the guts. Got the Halloween kicks, trick or treat in the clutch. Come on, niggas, you tricking the what? Floats tighter than the
okay, what?
Just hopped off the plane, came back from Vancouver.
She was the first one, dog.
Bamboos. White girls tell me, hey Nikki, your camp rules. Is that why you get more than shampoos? Assalamu alaikum, no oink for me. And I never let a boy boink for free. Cause it's Barbie.
Yeah, bro, this is terrible. She was the first one to do the... That wasn't it, though. That wasn't... I think My Chick Bad was the... Ballin' on these hoes, Lisa Leslie. Damn, people literally... They're all commenting. None of these female rappers would have went as hard as... This all on the comments of the video. Who the fuck posted on this a month ago? That's crazy. Yeah, this would come out on like those leaked websites back in the day. This wasn't like a real track. But then they made a music video. All the songs are crazy, bro. That's why, like, when people are like, you know, Uncle has some pretty crazy songs, but at least it's not like, I don't know, bro. Like, when I go back and I hear some of the lyrics, dog, I'm like, I trip out. I'm like, what word? I was like, I didn't even understand what they were saying. And then I'm like, dog, but like, when you go back and like hear it, you're like, what? I guess I'm just getting too old for this. Real trap music. Datpiff.com. See, now Grindr's on the high. Look what you guys did. No, she was the first one to like do all the female rap. Like she was a pioneer for that. That's why I'm a Nicki fan. This goes back 15 years ago, 20 years ago. She said tighter than something. I don't know what it said. What? I don't want to. I gotta go. I don't like this. Why? What's happening? You don't even want to know. Have you ever heard the new music, dog? Oh gosh, I don't even know the new music. I've just seen some of the titles. They put it in the title now. There's dude. That's disgusting. You know, like I said, I'm pretty grateful with how I came out though, because I could have came out way more messed up. You know, I came out pretty messed up, but like, you know, we did good, man. We did good, and like it could have been a lot worse. That's why, like, I'm glad when I was young, bro. I've always said this. It was like for real, dog. Like if you were like 20 years ago, if you were just listening to like FBGM, like it was all about getting money and all that. Like I'm thankful for that. Because like I could have been listening to some other shit and I don't know what would have happened. Finale? Oh, that might be it, bro. Because that one didn't go as hard. That was just like something tighter. I don't know. I think it's Finale. You might be right, brother. Yeah, this one only has 400. Yeah, this only had 4. This was not edited, so good luck. Yeah, this has 400,000 views. This was it, bro.
They call me Young Gutter. I'm all about the dough steal.
You know, none of you listen to Young Gutter.
Everything my hands
I listen to all of it.
Money, knots, and jewels with no record sold. Yeah, I'm manhandling
Money, knots, and jewels with no record sold.
What happened when I start applying pressure? Guillotine flow, who ready to get severed, nigga? In the out the booth, you could get level, nigga.
Now we gonna take it to Harlem. Music.
Lego. Yo, we are Young
Yeah,
Money.
it is, bro.
Nigga,
I listened to this before a basketball game. Granted, they were like middle school basketball games, but it was important.
We done changed the way the game looks.
Sammy Sosa.
This is like this ain't a job. The Audemars
Good. What happened to her? Can we get like a reunion?
Now we gonna take it to the West Coast.
No, you're right. Missy Elliott was probably no. Missy Elliott was the first like artist female rapper.
Young money,
you're right.
motherfucker,
Nicki Minaj was like the modern era.
Money overweight, bitch.
But yeah,
Roseanne.
it
I don't
was
listen to these kids. Grown man, skinny nigga, dope.
These is Tyga, bro.
Low hand,
Lindsay and everybody loved Tyga. You don't remember the Tyga wave?
So spin when the
topped out at Rack City. Now we're at top city.
Goodbye. Now applaud.
Yeah. Nice child's play, nigga. My Lil G, Lil Chucky.
Young Money, Lil G, battle juice in my blood, jumping at the boy, man, you better have your bunch of cold. Wayne took me off the leash, hang loose a fight, yet now come drag your dog off the ring. How you love that?
Yeah,
Young with attitude, watch how you talk.
You guys, how many of you have ever heard this?
Troubles what you won't doubt.
This is like, if you had this on your iPod back in the day, dog, you had the...
Now we got the hottest nigga on the internet. Lil Twiz Hefner, what it do?
Young money, good night. And yeah, I'm gon' shine like an ultraviolet light. Lil Twiz gon' sell her like it's opening night. Going for the first nigga to right. You need a telescope sight to try to see me. I'm so far gone. Even though I'm going out, kids, I'm so far on. I got a house full of chicks like the Playboy home. I'm wrapping up my lifestyle and I smash this song Twizzy.
Yeah. Next up, we got the best rap alive, Nicki Minaj.
I'm in that cotton picking bit, put massa on the guts. White on white whips, cool the canthe on the clutch. You at the bottom of the pole, tell them like Lamar Odom. I bow, sprout them, flyer than the cricket, so they call me.
I thought that line was so hard when I was a
like
kid.
Santa in a Gemini. You don't bow, break your baby back ribs. You need more assist than the handicap kids.
Whoa, Nicki. Dog, we used to think that turned up. Dog, why is it? Oh, it was really about fucking a lot. It makes sense now, but that's what he did. there's one. Was it Dedication 2? Now I'm just gonna give you my. Let me see. Which one was it?
I'ma tell y'all like this. I learn something new every day.
What it do?
See, you niggas kill me, man.
This was my
Nigga out here, you talking?
Alright, I don't know. I don't like him anymore though. It like bugs my soul. I don't know how to describe it. Every time, right when it starts talking about like just weird shit, I'm like, all right, man, we gotta stop killing people. And I don't want to have sex with your music, so please leave me alone. Every time, bro. I miss them, bro. I miss listening to it, man. It brings back a lot of memory. I can't believe I was listening to this as a child. That's terrible, bro. I know. Nah, bro. It's like, yeah, I don't know. It's the beat and just the back in the day, but like, yeah, it goes a little too hard for me, man. I guess I really thought I was harder than that, but I guess I'm losing my hairline. Because now I'm just like, oh, I want to listen, but I'm like, nah, I don't. That's it. I have a couple, like, I don't know. Even some of the shit I listen to now that's not, like, per se good. It's not even that aggressive. Like, I don't even know, bro. Yeah, leave it right there. Actually, let me give you one more. Let me try it. You just reminded me. Let me see. Hold on. Have you guys ever heard this one? This is when Lil Wayne got into politics. Let's see if they remember this one. Ready? I don't know. I'm gonna go pee, but I don't even want it. Like, if it gets too crazy, I'll turn it off.
This song right here is dedicated to the President of the United States of America. Yeah, y'all might know him as George Bush, but where I'm from, Lost City.
This song was the craziest one at the time.
We call him this.
Zscaler and Microsoft partnership.
Georgia. That's right.
Georgia.
Bush.
Georgia.
You know who you are.
Georgia.
Let's go.
Georgia.
Bush.
Georgia.
Bush.
Georgia.
That's what we call you.
Gangsta
Brazil. This song is dedicated to the one with the suit. Thick white skin and his eyes bright blue. So-called beef with you know who. Fuck it, he just let him kill all our troops. Look at all the bullshit we been through. Had a nigga sitting on top of their roofs. Hurricane Katrina, we should've called it Hurricane Bush. Then they telling y'all lies on the news. The white people smiling like everything cool. But I know people that died in that pool. I know people that died in them schools. Now what is the survivor to do? Got no trailer, you gotta move. Now it's on to Texas and to Georgia. They tell you what they want, show you what they want you to see, but they don't let you know what's really going on. Make it look like a lot of stealing going on. Boy, them cops is killers in my home. Nigga shot dead in the middle of the street. I ain't no thief, I'm just trying to eat. Man, fuck the police and President Georgia Bush. So what happened to the levees? Why wasn't they steady? Why wasn't they able to control this? I know some folk that live by the levee that keep on telling me they heard explosions. Same shit happened back in Hurricane Betty in 1965. I ain't too young to know this. That was President Johnson, but now it's Georgia Bush. We from a town where everybody drowned in.
You guys don't remember this after? Dude, this was yeah, bro. This was like a crazy song.
Ain't nobody tried to.
See, this is that good music without the weird shit.
Bush, we from a town where everybody drowned in, everybody died, but baby, I'm still praying with you. Everybody crying, but ain't nobody trying. There's no doubt on my mind. It was Bush. I was born in a boot at the bottom of the map. New Orleans, baby, not a White House. Hating, trying to wash us away like we not on the map. Wait, have you heard the latest? They saying that you gotta have paper if you're trying to come back. Niggas thinking it's a rap, see, we can't hustle and they trap, we ain't from Nah, it's them dead bodies, them lost houses. The mayor say don't worry about it, and the children have been scorned. No one's here to care about them, and that shout to all the rappers that helped out. Yeah, we like to thank all of y'all for President When you see them Confederate flags, you know what it is. A white cracker motherfucker that probably voted for him. And no, he ain't gonna drop no dollars, but he do drop bombs. R.I.P. cause he died in the storm. Fuck President Bush. See us in your city, man, give us a pound. Cause if a nigga still moving, then he holding it down. I had 2 jacks, but lost both them bit. Cheers, I'm from N.O.
the endo. Yeah. We from a town where everybody drowned in, everybody died, but baby, I'm still praying with you. Everybody cried, but ain't nobody tried. There's no doubt on my mind, it was Bush. We from a town where everybody drowned in, everybody died, but baby, I'm still praying with you. Everybody crying, but ain't nobody trying. There's no doubt on my mind, it was
Finished our Philo.
Bush. Me get $1 in a dick, Weezy baby that crack, motherfucker get a fix. Got money,
I forgot it leads into that. Oh man. Well, there's a headline on Draft E3 U.S. resolution urges Iran to extend full and prompt cooperation. Well, yeah, man. Really, nothing much happened ever since Trump speaking in the Saudis, but then we pinned. I hope you guys are ready. We're in Chop City, so most of our moves were done earlier. I did make a move on the other ones. I only made one play. I think I had another one during the speech. Oh, I had that cheap biotech one. We from a town where... Those went down, actually. They went up for a little bit, but then got clapped. That was a lot smaller. And then... We from a town where everybody drowning. But baby, I'm still praying with ya. NVIDIA expanding collaboration through Microsoft Spectrum Ethernet switches. I think you're going to get NVIDIA Saudi news. I don't know if they're going to wait till after earnings or after the bell today. But yeah, and then Netflix, but we sold too early on that. But those still did good. Let the beat bell, beach. That's a good one. I'm scared to play these. I don't know what I'm going to hear, bro. I remember all of the lyrics, and that's why I don't like it, because then it comes back to my head. You know, I have a crazy brain, but yeah, man, I don't know. I do, yeah, I don't know. Give me some. Here, I'll play one for you. Let me play a good one for you, okay? Here, this is what you guys need. I need to cleanse you guys. Don't worry, I got a good one for you. Are you ready? Clap with me.
I don't know where you lay your head or where you call your home. I don't know where you eat your meals or where you talk on the phone. I don't know if you got
he was like, yeah, I was about to play Hanson, bro.
I don't know if you got a yard with a
Wait till, dog. I only know the fucking chorus, dog. Ready? Yeah. Damn, it's not there yet.
Shelter, say a place to hide. I don't know if you live with friends and who you can confide. I don't know if you got a family, say a mom or dad. I don't know if you feel love at all.
Look at these are good lyrics.
Come
and go with me to my father's house. Come and go with me to my father's house. It's a big, big house with lots and lots of room. It's a big, big table with lots and lots of food. It's a big, big yard where we can play football. Touchdown! Did it have the touchdown? That's my father's house. Yeah, so you probably went to a really, really creepy Christian camp with me. I know. I think all of them are fucking weird liberals now. You know that? Most of them. I don't know if you know, bro. You know, some of these songs really fuck some people up, man. It was around that era, bro. It was like you had Young Money, and then it was funny because I was listening to the evil rap music, and they were all like really like hyper into it. And then it's funny how it all worked out, because yeah, I don't know, a little cuckoo. You'd say I graduated in 2012? No, man, because this is why I think it's really bad. I think God blessed me, because I was listening to these songs way too young, because I had older siblings. So like I was very ahead of my time. I'm being dead ass serious. Like my friends were like playing with Pokemon cards and shit, and I was just flipping them. And then eventually, like, they were trying to do, like, I wanted a Rolls Royce. I don't think you understand. The Carter 2 fucked me up. I wanted a fucking red Rolls Royce. You have no idea, bro. And so, yeah, I don't know how I came out decent, but that's why I got into money pretty early, because I was listening to some grown-up shit way too soon. So I don't think I had a childhood. Now that I think about it, I had a semblance of a childhood. My parents, they were cool parents, though. They beat the shit out of me, but I love them. And then, yeah, I had to, like, I violently rebelled against the church music. I don't know if you guys knew that. So I used to steal my parents' cars and to listen to music while they were at church. I would steal the keys, and then sometimes I would drive it depending on how I felt. But yeah, I would just hide in the fucking car and then do all that. It was bad, bro. So, but yeah, I mean, I forgot when I graduated, but yeah, the music, I was a decent amount of time ahead. It was really, really sad, but it worked, bro. The big house. I think I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh, dude. They hated me at church. You know that? This was a time where, like, I told you, like, my family was very different. Like, of course, my parents took us to this, like, really white-ass church. And, like, they welcomed us, but they were not really too happy about it. And then it didn't help that I was a bad kid. My brother was pretty bad too, but then my sisters were really obedient. Now they're liberals. So, but it makes sense. It makes sense. You don't recover from that too well. But yeah, it was a trip, dog. It was a trip, but I'm glad. I'm grateful. It was all ordained by the Lord. I still love Jesus. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I'm a pretty flawed human, but ask David. He said the same thing. The Lord will make good from imperfection. So, amen. It's a big house. Sisters? You didn't know I have sisters? I have many sisters. And I have a mother. Why do you think I tell some of y'all to stop being weird young men? That's why you guys get, like, do you guys know, like, Nick Fuentes? I don't think he's ever touched a real woman. I think that's what fucked him up, because he started, like, hanging out with a girl one day. I think this is what happened. I could be wrong. But then once he found out the girl was a guy, it, like, fucked him up, because that was the only female attention he got. But, like, yeah, dog, it fucked with him. So that's why you guys got to be careful. And, like, women are great. There is a lot of liberalism and weird stuff. But at the end of the day, yeah, man, I'm a son of a mother. I got 3 sisters. I still love them. Yeah. Dog, see, dog, y'all don't even want me to keep going. Lots and lots of food. Why do I know this? I know half of the sign language now. I forgot it. But I know the house symbol. I remember doing the whole dance. You have 6 sisters? Oh, you got me beat, dog. That's dope. See, that's good then. How is it? It's fun. I'll never forget though, bro. Like, I had one, like, they were kind of creepy now that I think about it. Some of my sister's friends, they were all over me when I was a kid. Like, I was like a baby, but they were really creepy. And then I had my one sister, the oldest one, bro. She had a friend who let me drive a Cadillac Escalade when I was a kid. I was like maybe 9 or 10 years old, and her mom had an Escalade and she drove it, and they were at the house, and I asked her, I was a really bold kid. I said, can I drive it? And she said, yes. And this girl, is so dangerous. She put me on her lap and she let me drive the Escalade. Dude, I'll never forget. Where is she? I need to ask my sister now that I think about it. I think her name was Brittany. And this was a time when Britney Spears had it going on too. So I grew up with Britney Spears. I remember all that shit. She was probably like 16 or 17, and she let us drive the Escalade. She was rich. We were tripping out. I was like, what? How you got an Escalade? I said, you were in a rap group? But yeah, she let me drive the Escalade. I'll never forget, bro. I'll never forget. Yeah, Nick Fuentes is a plant. I explained, my mom asked me about it, because my mom was like, do you know this one? I said, how do you know about that, Mom? She said, the Tucker. Fuck you, Tucker. Look what you did, Tucker. And then I explained it to my mom, and she went, oh, no, you're right. The whole point of Nick Fuentes is to put him in front of everybody because they want the normal people and everybody, the general population, they want you to think that a Republican aligns and believes what Nick Fuentes aligns and believes. And he's a fucking idiot. He's an idiot extremist. You guys know I don't like right-wing extremists. Even, like, you know that? Me and my girl had this talk, too. Like I'm telling you, Georgia Bush, all these people in church, dog, like the right-wing extremists who, like, use Bible. And look, those are half the people I banned the other day. Bro, I'm telling you, it's fucking weirdo shit. I don't like it at all. And, like, yeah, that's the whole point. The whole point is to elevate him, put him in, like, you know, put him, like, in the forefront of everything, so that way when you think of like Republican or conservative, they want you to think of the crazy extremist, which is in this case Nicky Fuentes, because he's weird, bro. If you actually look into him, like I'm telling you, his views on women, but like if you know his real story, he has some really odd shit if you look into it. And like I'm saying, I'm pretty sure he got baited and switched one day by a personal relationship, and I think that's what sent him downhill. I mean, I don't blame him. I would trip out too, but he's just a fucking idiot, and he couldn't get girls, and now you see what happens. So, but be careful too. Some of y'all think you're just like, that's where some of the young men are gonna always get fucked up, because then you guys are gonna be like, I'm gonna go get big and strong, and I'm gonna do face workouts so I look good, and then you're still not gonna get girls because you're a fucking weirdo. Okay? So remember, character is important. Character and a lot of other things are how you're going to probably get what you want in life. But if somebody lies to you on how you get it, you're going to be very disappointed and turn into an extremist. You guys know that, right? I don't know if you knew that. That's what happens. You get promised the world, and then you think there's like an easy way to get things in life, whether it's relationships, girls, affection, attention, you name it. And then once you get let down, you're going to turn into a fucking extremist. You guys know that, right? That's a very simple way to put it. It doesn't matter. You can replace it with whatever you want, but yeah, that's it. Ta-da! It's a big, big house with lots of lanterns. In his defense, it's getting harder and harder to tell. I see where you're coming from, but like, you know, sometimes I praise God that he made me like bite size, because I'm a 5'6" male, and bitch, if she got bigger hands and a bigger Adam's apple than me. Hold up. Nah. How you palming the fucking 29.5 Spalding ball? That's official. How's you palming that? What the fuck? Nah, I got a deep voice too, so I'm like, nah, fuck that. Fuck all that, bro. You ain't fooling me, dog. What the fuck? You only, man. So yeah, just do your thing, dog. Yeah, Riz means charisma. I think they stopped using that. I feel like the word Riz is dying down. I remember when I first heard it. These are light truth bombs. I've gone way harder. You know that? That's why, bro. I don't like to, you know, I like jokes. You know, I really love everybody. I genuinely do, man. Like, you know, like even the community, you know, the whole bathrooms and all that shit, dog. I really care for them. I really genuinely do. Because I'm telling you, the enemy is people taking their own lives. That's the part I think we really need to talk about more. You know, we can make jokes and people can feel like offended and excluded, but that's not the point. Because it's like, it's really about, it's just like, dude, people take their own lives. Like, you guys understand that? Like, extremism leads, whether it's sexual extremism, you name it, bro. People are taking their own lives. And like, I'm telling you, the people who like transition, how come nobody talks about this? You guys don't realize that 60% of people who transition take their own lives within 2 years. I don't like that. I love the people. I really do. I have no, like, that's what breaks my heart. That's why, like, and it sucks because there was a time where, like, you know, jokes can, like, bring light to certain things, you know? And, like, I do, like, I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad. I really am not. It's like the real enemy, dog, is people taking their own lives. That's the part, and that's what nobody wants to tell you. Nobody wants to talk about it, and it's all statistical. This is all very objective, what I'm telling you. They have data on it. That's why it's a very, very sad thing, and that's what I care about. Anything. That's why even the gambling, and when people take their own lives because of gambling, all these dumb things, bro. It's a terrible, terrible thing. You know, I believe you have a purpose. I believe you're all special, and if you made a decision in your life, bro, and you're still here, and you could still think about it, like, you know, like, you could change and something for the better, and you'll find who you are and who you were made as is perfect. I believe that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll make my little jokes and we could laugh at certain things, but it's like, dog, don't ever let anybody fool you into confusion about who you are, because I know where it ends. I judge it by the end. We're not here to talk and argue about words. I'm saying, where does it lead to? And if there was anything that within 24 months leads more than half of the people to clap themselves, come on. You know what the fuck is up. That's not good. That's demonic. That's just a demon. You're not a demon. You're not demonic, but that is. That's what I'm saying. It's like, I know where it leads. Go ahead, bro. We've all gone through phases. We're talking about how we grew up. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about what we grew up with, what we're listening to. Like, I've gone through many phases, bro. Motherfuckers still call me Malibu's most wanted, you know, and you could go through a phase. I went through many in my life, but I'm very glad I'm here, bro. And I'd be lying to you if I said there wasn't any struggle, and there is going to be struggle, but like, nah, man. Always do anything you want, but don't ever put yourself in a position that's going to try to make you fight against yourself, and that's going to make you get to that. It's a very sad reality, dude. It is, and I hate it. That's what I hate. So I hope you guys know I'm your friend. I really am, but I can't, you know, you could know I'm your friend because there's continuity. There's objectivity. I treat everybody the damn same, bro. And that's why I'm saying it's not like this ain't for no political reason or no bullshit. All of it has to do with being alive and being safe. And I hope the devil in hell shivers at my voice and my words. You know why? Because I don't want people to see the grave, especially by their own hands. Because the only person who wins by death by your own hands is the devil. It's a very demonic, dark thing. And I really hope all of y'all stay in the light. And that's why, too, all this shit, bro, like, I don't like hearing the rap sex shit, because, like, it gets you into weird sex shit. And weird sex shit usually leads you down a dark path. So all of it, bro, that's it. No, it's not. I'm not even talking violence. I'm talking about people taking their own lives. And that is something that everyone is too fucking quiet on. And everybody is a really awkward conversation. I understand it, but that's the reality. The reality, go look it up. You'll see it, man. That's why it's sad. Like, even on the Reddits, they'll ban you for this because they know it's true. Like, if you go on one of the Reddits where people, like, transition, the same accounts that were really active a year or two ago, people will be like, where did they go? And they'll ban you for asking that. You know why? Because they know what happened. That, you know, you'll go fully into it. You'll have a community of people around you. And the moment you feel like you have more community than ever, you're going to feel more alone than ever in the long run. And then people take their own lives. That's the reality. Like I'm telling you, I've never seen anything like it, where in 2 years, more than half will take their own lives. That's the most demonic thing I've ever seen. I don't care what it is, bro. Like, go through a phase, go through whatever you want, but please take care of yourself. And don't ever believe any message telling you to, and I don't care how alone you feel you are, bro, you come hang out with me on the live stream every day. You know, the world will tell you I'm offensive, but hang around and you don't gotta clap yourself. You ain't gotta do none of that dumb shit. Because, like I'm telling you, that's the demon. That's the demonic. And if you could avoid that, you are probably more stronger than you think. And you probably got a lot more strength. And the people who come from that and the people who don't cave to that, y'all are going to be a threat in a very good way. And y'all, I know because it's dark, dude. It's so dark and I fucking hate it. So, yeah, I hope you don't get too bothered about the jokes. But I'm not joking on you. I hope that we could highlight some shit. And that's what I'm saying. You guys don't get it. Like, even Nick Fuentes, he leads people down that road too. You think he would hate that shit. It's all of it, dude. All these, it's just dark extremism shit, bro. Republican, Democrat, it's dark, bro, and it leads to people taking their lives. People don't want to talk about it. People want to tell you, oh, violence against others. That's another topic. But nah, it's violence against yourself. And that is the darkest of all of it. You know that, right? That's what I'm saying. Imagine all of it, bro. So, amen, bro. I hope y'all feel me. Big house. And too, bro, like, I know all of the damn churches. That's what I'm saying. Back in the day, bro. And, like, you even heard what the Lil Wayne songs. He talking about all of it, bro. All of it. But, you know, people didn't always treat us a certain way. And, like, I don't think they represented. And I think it threw a lot of us on different paths, you know? Some of you guys are really like me. You grew up in these churches, bro, and I'm sure they treated you guys the same, or you're like, what is this? You know? So, yeah, man. And everybody, that's why people get pushed around, bro, from back and forth, but don't ever make a permanent decision off of temporary circumstances. That's why, man. Vision. I encourage you to see a future for yourself. That's so good, man. And, like, I don't know. I thank God that I was able to always... my whole thing when I was young, bro, was just getting the fuck out of there. Right? You know that. That's why I didn't stay in San Diego. I didn't stay with my family. I left right away. That was my only way out, because all I could do is imagine something beyond where I was at. And, you know, it was pretty sad, and I get to look back and I could appreciate it differently. But, yeah, man, always look ahead. And there is really a future. And if you can envision it for yourself... And that's why I turn off all the noise that's trying to get you to not see beyond your current situation. You'll see how resilient the human mind is, and yourself, and you will be a fucking master of the universe, and you will create what you can envision, my brother and my sister, and everything else in between. But don't ever harm yourself, all right? For whatever reason. And that's why if it leads there, judge it by the tail, not by the head, and you'll know what decisions to make. Yeah, you went far enough from home to see the truth. Amen. You did. I mean, that's why, because I never fucked with it. And, you know, people, like, that's it. I had to learn it on my own. And you will too, bro. That's what I've said to all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've said to every single one of you. Like, I'm not trying to force anything on you, because it's not going to work. I promise you. You have to, that's why I hope I could be kind of straightforward with a lot of y'all now, without any dilution, to the point where, like, you could even decide to leave and then come back on your own. You get what I'm saying? Because you need that. You need to be able to desire it for yourself. And I wouldn't value, like, you know, I'm the only one in my family who feels this way. You guys know that, right? So, like, my brothers, my sisters, like, it's not, I don't know how it came out like this, but it's funny because I was the first one who was just like, this is bullshit. I didn't want to do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't vibe. I never got involved in I hated it. I hated all of it. You guys have I was a very bad kid with that. And, like, you know, as long as I got good grades, I was able to do a bunch of fucked up shit. That's how we hid in the Middle Eastern culture. My parents didn't speak English that well. They didn't know what was going on, bro. And, like, as long as I had good grades, that was it. Like, I used to smoke so much pot because they thought I was studying for the SAT. It's like, you understand? Like, as long as I took AP classes, because then that gave me an excuse to go out, because my parents wouldn't let me. I had to go to these churches. I hated it. They were all rude. They were mean to my family, bro. It was disgusting. But out of everybody in my family, they were, like, involved in it, but I was not really about it. And then, you know, fast forward 20, 30, 40 years, you know, it's like, I'm the one who's like, I love it all now. But, you know, the ones who kind of, like, were forced, and they had different experiences. And, you know, I think as they were more involved in it as children when I wasn't, and, you know, they came to find out the other side on their own. But I got to leave on my own, and I got to come back on my own. So I don't know. I view it differently. And I think when you go, you got to do it on your own and, choose what you want. That's why I say just choose it quickly so that you can find out sooner rather than later and you'll be fine. It's a big, big house. That's a lot, son. That's it, bro. That's all we had. Yeah, good grades helped a lot. Because if I didn't get good grades, I couldn't go anywhere. Or they'd beat me. And then it was like you couldn't say you were studying. Because like I would say I was studying all this time. I was just smart. Like I would just learn how to pass these tests and shit. And like I would do the studying, but it wouldn't take me all day. And then I would go and play. I would go have fun. I would go smoke. We got into trouble. And that was it. But it kept me out of trouble in a weird way as well. Because like I had to be very cautious. Because like if I ever got in trouble, dog, I wasn't scared of the law, bro. I wasn't scared of nobody. I was scared of mama's right hook, dog. You have no idea. She would lock us in, dog. You have no idea. So that was good, though. And I'm very grateful, man. My mom was bro, she was a very, very good role model there. But then again, like, she had character, but I didn't follow it, man. It was bad. But, I love it, man. God is good. Yeah, dude. If y'all know, you know. It's a big, big house with lots of long term. It's a big, big table where we can save 10%. It's the power cord, dog. It's a blessing sometimes. It's a blessing. Dude, I don't even want to tell you guys. Last time I talked about how my parents beat me, some people got offended by it. They said, why? I'm like, I'm mad my mom didn't pursue a career in the UFC, dog. You know that? She would have gotten many titles. Oh, you have no idea. My dad brought that up to me the other day. Because I was like, oh yeah, I kept pooping. And he was like, repent. I said, what? He was like, you remember? That's what they used to do. I've told you this story many times. So like if we were kids and we got sick, my parents would come into our room, sit on the bed, and ask us if we wanted to repent. Because that's why we were sick. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. I think she was right. Well, yeah, man, I'm a first-generation American. So, yeah, I think a lot of y'all different. That's why I say some of y'all really have related. You know, whether it's Ethiopian, Mexican, you name it, bro. But, like, there's a lot of first-generation families are very similar. And then especially, like, what, 10, 20, 30 years ago, man, it was a different world, man. Yeah, we were literally locked in our house. Yes, a different meaning of locked in. Look at us now. We could play football. Yeah, bro, but that's why I love the American way. You know that? So, like, it was hard growing up like that, bro. But, like, that's why I always loved, like, America was so dope, dude. I understood it. Seeing how my parents were, we would have to go to, like, the foreign churches, too. And, like, a lot of my parents' friends were all immigrants. And I was just like, dog, I was mesmerized by these white people. You have no idea. And, like, even non-white people, but, like, real Americans who were just like, Stacy! And they were able to do whatever they want. Bro, it was it was amazing. It was amazing. I always saw this country, bro. It's a beautiful place. You could have done whatever you wanted. There was freedom. You go ahead in the future, dog. It was, oh, yeah, bro. Literally, I was like, you guys are allowed to do what? It blew my mind, bro. Watching my first set of friends, and they were, like, able to, like, stay out till, like, 8 p.m. in middle school. I was like, what? What do you mean? Dog, they were able to sleep over at people's houses. You guys have no idea. I was like, dog, I saw the freedom. They would get money. They would get all these toys. Whatever. But that's why, bro. I said, all right, bro, we need to get a bag. High school culture shocked you? Oh, dude. I grew up here, but it was still shocking because it was there. I got out at 18 years old. I mean, I was like I'm saying, I mean, I was doing bad things by the time I was 14. I think I was 14 years old when I smoked pot for the first time. And then that led to a lot of other things. It really was a gateway drug, as boomer as that sounds. But yeah, but then like I was saying, I had to hide it from my parents. I would get in trouble and do a lot of other things. But that's why by the time I was 18, I was like, the only way out was college. And like I was already using school to get outside. So it matched up for me. I just didn't apply anywhere in California. That's it. That's why I made sure I was not staying. And then, you know, even then things led to a lot of good. And then that was it. But then by the end of it, I spent some years in LA when I came back from college. And then, yeah, I grew up and I realized, and then I loved it. I love where I came from, and I love my parents. You know, I didn't understand it when I was younger, but, you know, I do now. And I think some of y'all will see that too. It don't matter about blooming late, dog. It just matters about blooming. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter when it happens, as long as you growing. And as long as you grow, as long as you love yourself, and you'll love everything around you, that's what you need, brother. And above all, God, my friend, you'll realize none of this was by accident. None of it was by accident. I could guarantee you that. Tell my mama I was grateful for the beatings and the scolding. Tell my papa I was thankful for the things he didn't show me, because I learned about my lonely, amen. And I became my own man. It took me a minute, but now I'm smooth with the business. I'm talking several digits, a corporation assistance. So I don't give a shit you don't like how I'm saying my sentences. Apologies, I still got an attitude. See, man, look at Uncle. I like Uncle. Uncle music good, but like, at least it doesn't bug my soul, just cuss words, but he's not like, fuck, give me the Magnum. Tighter than a booty hole. What? Why are you saying that? Why do I don't want to? It's an imagination. Oh, come on, bro. Play it. Amen, bro. Amen. It's just a little Egyptian boy. That's why haters are weird, dog. Some of y'all live great lives. You know that? And you had way better than any of us had. So the way y'all try to get in the way of shit, or like get so focused on someone's downfall, come on, bro. That's what I realized. That blew my mind. And they love you until you disagree with their politics, and then all of a sudden they don't care. You know, praise God, dog. Praise God. You know, that's why I be praising God. So pleasing to my eye. Decent sales. You got a North Face hoodie for $20? Where, bro? Have you ever seen them? What's that one puffer jacket mother buy? They buy the, not Canada Goose. What's the other one? What's that one famous puffer jacket? Well, I found out last year they cost thousands of dollars. I didn't know mother effers were buying these. I was shocked. No, not the expensive puffer jackets. It's like an expensive puffer. A boogie with the hoodie wears Montclair. A Montclair hoodie or a Montclair puffer jacket, dog. Dog, those are thousands of dollars. I did not know that. And then I even saw it on sale. It was like $500. I was like, that's what? It's a trash bag. So yeah, bro. Montclair. And then I live in California, bro. I don't need one. Man. So pleasing to my eye. Yeah, bro. You get a lot of good deals. Go to fucking Nordstrom Rack. They'll sell anything at any Nordstrom Rack. You'll eventually find some bougie shit for like $50 if you want the bougie shit. See, I learned this when I was young, but I never got too much into it. But I do want to wear suits now. I'm not even kidding you guys. I kind of want to shave my head You know that? But then again, I don't. But then all the Nick Fuentes homies will be like, yeah. I'm like, calm down, bitch. So no, I want to. I want to wear suits every day. I want to wear suits every day from now on. I don't know if I'm really committed to it, but I really want to. That's it. I've rocked the look crazy homeless style for like 10 years, bro. That's it. I learned it in LA. That's it. LA was the way. But like now I'm like, I think I need to wear a suit everywhere I go. Even sometimes, I'm not gonna lie to you, sometimes I go to bed and I wear like a button down. Like I have like linen shirts and I have a silk shirt. I'll wear it to bed so I can wake up wearing it, and I love it. I love it. They're comfy. I don't know, bro. They're comfy. Oh, it's a good time, bro. You look like Adam Sandler wherever you go. Same, bro. But that's what I'm saying. Now we gotta do it. We got like they jacked the style. That's what I'm telling you. I kept walking. When I went to go vote, they thought I was one of them. And I was like, no, I'm not giving the government my power. But they're like, what? But you look. Wait a minute. I'm like, I know. So I'm like, man, I gotta go get cleaned up, man. I gotta go shave my beard. I gotta go wear some clothes that fit me. This is bullshit. My girlfriend tried. She got me some good, my girlfriend got me some good outfits. My girlfriend could get me looking pretty fresh, but nah, like most of the time, though. That's it. I got good gym clothes. I got my tank tops and my pants or my shorts. I got good gym wear because that's all I wear. Wait, I'm not wearing the other stuff. You still selling the 50% off Montclair's in here, bro? I remember. You still got those, dog? All right, bro, this is playing just like the other day where you're just like slowly melting down. Or was that Friday? Or was that Monday? I think that was Monday. Friday. Remember you did the little rip and then it gave up like... It's all just on a smaller scale. So tomorrow we might get this. But yeah, Chop City is alive and well, brothers. I hope you're aware. Yeah, nothing happened really besides that. We'll see what other after the bell stuff we get from your boy. One of us. So pleasing to my eye. Yeah, I want a pinstripe suit. I want like 5 of them. I think it's like 190 days. It's almost the longest in history for lack of 3% drops. The homeless look in Miami worked for me. Not good at all. They did not appreciate it. They actually thought I was poor and broke, and they hated me. It was so mean. They were such bullies. You know that? Because like in LA, they'll think you're rich. In LA, they're like, oh shit, he just walked in. Because I usually too, I mean, I don't want to be unhumble about it, but if I look homeless and I go anywhere with my girlfriend, you're going to think I'm rich because she's way too hot. So then you're like, in Cali, it makes sense. They're like, oh, he's balling. They're like, okay, let him in. I never had any issues. But then in Miami, dog, it was terrible. It was terrible. I only had linen shirts in Miami. I learned last time. But then I don't have shoes. I don't wear like nice shoes because my feet. Like my girl tried to get me these fucking European Laura Pianas. And I'm like, girl, you don't understand. The Egyptian foot is not made for these European colonialism shoes. And then you want me to spend $1,000, bro? And like, bro, I tried to put on these shoes, bro, and my feet just like burst out of them. And it's so bad, dog. It's so bad. I can't wear anything but Yeezys. I'm telling you, my feet are just fucked up. So it's like, yeah, it don't work. I just don't. So I always got sneakers on. They did not like that in Miami. Even if everything else was good. Nope. See, now now I'm stretching my feet because I told you about him. Well, Chad, you got 2 minutes till 10-minute rigged. I'd wrap it up. If you're going to play Nivda, it's either going to have a good intraday tomorrow or it'll probably gap and then do whatever. We did gap and trap, though, today. Would you say today was a gap and trap, as the title was? I have Yeezy feet, I know. I should have had the gator boots. They fit. The gator boots actually fit, but then it looked like I'm trying to avoid rain puddles. It's terrible. Gator boots with the pimped out long-term shoes. Ain't got no job, but I say 10. Satan can't pay my rent because I bought that shit. But that's okay, cause I long turn. Something's cooking. Well, you never know though. It's just ahead of earnings, like Nvidia might take a dump, but then I don't know. Look at Netflix. I feel like it's gonna go every other day because any of the plays that didn't hit yesterday, they hit today, and then vice versa. So it's gonna go in these weird waves. But then you saw me sell out early, and then we even saw yesterday how they were kind of all disappointing. But then, yeah, you'll get your comeback. So you just gotta be aware of it. But it's gonna be tricky, bro. Tricky and difficult. Tricky to rock, go around, that's right on time. It's long turn. Long turn. It's tricky, dude. Long turn, start to, long turn, start. It's tricky. You wore your Timbs in South Beach? Damn, son. I know, man. I don't know. Do we have any, like, really well-dressed Chads? Can you guys help me? Help me get suits. But, like, I want, like, nice suits that I could wear every day. I'll try it for a week, though. I don't know if I'll stay committed. Well, just keep in mind for NVIDIA, just like the earnings effect. Because that's what I was saying today. If today was going to be a big meltdown or melt up, it would be because of earnings. So NVIDIA is going to move kind of individually, and then you're going to wake up with everybody else. Yeah, 10-minute rig, you're going to pop on Netflix. But then go to, like, Target in the morning, Walmart or Lowe's. I don't know which ones are there, but Target I know you're going to wake up to, and then just go from that. Oh my, well, again, go look at I said 115. I would have been in the money on all of them, dog. And the one I sold in the morning was fire. It's not bad, though. But yesterday they got clobbered. Those same plays were down 70%. And then they went up to 50 to 100. Now they're just ripping. I gave you guys some juice. I heard boom from that amplifier, y'all. Nah, turn, stop. I'm sorry. I can't help it. Cause all my cash balance spent. But that's okay, cause I'll find a diamond. I looked at slick charts, cause all the stocks are shit. They're still red stocks, and we're up 20%. Okay, we could work on that. Well, Chad, you only got a couple minutes left. I would rap a Rooney, Chad a Dooney, and may the Lord be with you, and may you take it on home. Take it on home, brother. All right? Sound good? Sound great. Perfect. Cause I stay shy, and yeah. Can't pay no money. Well, did you see that? Didn't they say the youth are starting to wear quarter zip ups instead of Nike Techs? That's also the wave. I think we are. I think people want to. What is this? Cali means top Kennedy advisor to join Trump's admin. A Maha leader to take senior role at Health and Human Services. Means to be charged with helping ensure success of Maha. ONON, J&J. Where's the value names? Oh, and then Procter Gamble came up. You could have made those all free. The downside plays are actually still up. The ones we made for free at the bottom. Yeah, other than that, you should wrap a rune chatted Dune. You'll wake up to some consumer stocks in the morning. And then all you got to do is wait for NVIDIA. And then that'll be all the volatility until the Fed meeting. And then after this week, too, the end of November, it does pick up a little bit better. So hopefully we'll have a better chance. Yeah, they were saying Nike is like, it's kind of sad when they even explain Nike. They're like, millennials love it. It's like, no, what about the young guys? Nike tried to do a fucking furry campaign. And I was like, I don't know if that's the move, bro. They should just give away free Nikes. They'd be like, Nike, just do it. Communism. Here, they're free. And then maybe it'll get them on board for a little bit. Because once you get them wearing the check, bro, you know, that's it. Once the check is very addicting. I like Nike still, but I also don't have a hairline. So I don't know. My little nephew liked Nike, though. But he has swag. Yeah, you know, he's around good people. But I don't know. Nike, like I've said for the last couple years, man, I will always buy Nike on sale. That's it. I'll never buy Nike full price. Nike on sale is always a good deal. You get me some shit for like $20, bro. Because Nike does generally last. And like dry fit, all my dry fit shirts are pretty solid. Like, and I've had some of those for a decade. And you get them at the outlet or anytime they go on sale, bro. $20, $15. If you could get any pair of cheap Nike flops, bro, for like $10, that's it. I don't know if Curry could turn the tide. I mean, he had Under Armours. I mean, people bought because of Under Armour because of him, but, you know, Curry's like old comparatively. So I don't know if we're still in the era of like sports players wear it and then, you know, everybody buys it. It's just, it does have an impact, but like also the culture around it, I think, has changed. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't look up to sports people anymore, not in the same way that we used to. You know, the whole idea of sports, teamwork, discipline, that was like big growing up, you know, but I don't think it's the same. Like, I don't know. When was the last, like, do kids follow athletes and are like, yeah, wow, it's not, I don't know. I feel like it's different. Yeah, the new Jaws, doesn't it come with a holster? Oh, that's a different shoe? Oh, I thought the John Morant's, I thought it had a holster and came with it was made from Kevlar. Oh, man. Well, Chad, Rapparoony. And then, what if damn Chop City of a day? Yeah, I show speed. No, for real. I think if Nike did a deal with like streamers, like the kid streamers who have like the younger audience, that's gonna be that would be better than Steph Curry. As crazy as that sounds. Like, if you had homeboy wearing like cheaper Nikes and made like a I show speed shoe, and he streamed in them and he had to stream in them every day, kind of like they'd make LeBron play in them every day, that would blow it out of the water. I think overnight. That would be a game changer. Like, that's what I think is what they need for that type of like endorsement. If they wanted like a figurehead, somebody to like be the athlete. Sadly, it would be a streamer now. I might do it now, Nike. I want 10%. They ain't gonna give me shit. They just steal my mind. But the Lord is giving it to you. It's a blessing. But yeah, that's what it would be. Ooh, you're gonna go over the big. Get ready. That's gonna be fun next year. There's gonna be a lot. When you're 29, when you think of Nike, you think of sweatshops, to be honest. I just think that your brain has been polluted. You're educated, but it's been polluted because you probably typed that on your brand new iPhone. Dude, I don't want to break the bad news to you, but designed in Cupertino. You know those little chips, bro? You need small hands, apparently. So everything is built on child labor, man. One day we'll change it, but yeah. Oh, I forgot the 1 minute trying to educate on child labor. Ding, 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 ding. Horna. Let's go, baby. Well, Chatadonia. We did it. We made it. 7 hours in the books. We got earnings tomorrow. A couple after the bell. But what a gap in trap, my friends. At least you didn't get a liquidation today. So that looks good for now. Oh, are we getting a Marvel deal? But I need a GG in the chat. Thank you for not getting banned today. Thank you for contributing. Thank you for not influencing, but adding to the conversation in a way that aligns with character and discipline. Thank you, my friends. I hope you had a good conversation. And if you added to it, my friend, good game, and God bless you. And all the members, all the people supporting, all the locked in, all the non-locked in who still listen and live it. Live it, baby. Character. Good game and GG, baby. We got a lot more work to do. God bless you. I hope you can see the vision. I hope you can envision something beyond today, brother. The world is yours. It's yours. Take it. Take it, my friend, and good game. And I hope you're doing good. And I hope I see you tomorrow morning. And if you don't wake up feeling it's going to be a good day, just go to bed. Alright, baby. God bless you. God bless America. I need me to rock. You won't see me a lot. Monday through Friday, you need me, let's talk. See, days like my... Alright, wait, what happened? Why is it dumping like that? I saw Marvel go down, but I don't think you got any big time earnings. Treat this like my first.
Treat this like my last. Anything could work. It happens slow or fast. Smoking on that hope.
I'm gonna need an ounce of that. Our back was on the ropes, but we kept on bouncing back.
Treat this like my first. Treat this like my last. Anything could work. It happens slow or fast. Smoking on that hope. I'm gonna need an ounce of that. Our back was on the ropes, but we kept on bouncing back. Treat this like my first. Treat this like my last. Anything could work. It happens slow or fast.
Have a good day.
Smoking on that hope.
Tonight I might not. I gotta get going though. I gotta go ball out, son.
Shout out to my rhymes. They help me do this right. The Lord control the fire.
But you can roll the dice.
I care more about the ownership. I don't
care about the be an owner, Chad. You're an owner.
Nah.
So yeah, bro, you saw how it played out, man. We're gonna see how it plays.
Don't make you a man.
Again, I think tomorrow, and you are in Chop City, y'all. So you're ready, though. That's what I'm saying. Easy to sell early, sell too late, get the easy ones, start looking ahead, bro. We know the parachute. There's a power parachute somewhere.
I built this shit on love, and I ain't never expected none. There's a lot of things I should be showing off. All in God, this a war. You should see my battle scars. Trying to be the richest man of Babylon. Tag along. Hope you say that 10% and bought a home. Gone.
Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater. I feel, dog. I feel heavy. That's amazing. I kind of want to listen to that now. This one.
Yeah.
I hope this one's not as bad. This was the same era. This is 16 years ago. Yeah. This is a banger, dog. Chip the Ripper was one of my favorite rappers, bro. He put Ohio on the map for y'all. Hey, Chipper,
this
baby.
Know who it is. This is exclusive right here.
I think I remember it.
Street Stars Radio.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey. Now, baby, I'm the Ripper. Your baby daddy's worst nightmare. Catch me by the Claire, I'll be right there. Niggas copy everything we say. Louis frames, eyes lower than my GPA. Riding and swerving. Kush, I'm blow. Goes wide, my trunk bump like Eddie Roll. I don't cake hoes, I never tip the stripper. I'm rich, bitch, but you can call me Cheap the Ripper. Shell toes, yes. PRPS. There's a man riding a horse on top of my chest. Polo fresh. I am Z-Man. I be slam dunking Tangeray shots with LeBron. Told niggas keep it Carmelo, okay? Roll past Dave, told him hello and hey. Me and Cash and something old on 23's hold back window. Save Mama Mel Beach show. Skateboarders grind, I grind too. That's why you can catch me in DC shoes. I quit the team, but believe I'm ballin'. Want a verse, put up a stack of quit callin'. 30s on my Chevrolet, call me super duper. Garage like Roots, I got more whips than Kucha. Riviera sitting on the Bulls' best hooper. Y'all still riding 20s, y'all some Oompa Loompas. Don't swing on niggas, they got bad behavior. My 415s woke up the neighbors. Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater.
You guys have never heard this? Have you heard Fat Rap?
Street Stars Radio, world famous pretty boy Floyd, Chip the Ripper.
This was the other one, bro. It's a classic.
Slabby and T, boy.
Boy.
Good looking out.
I think it is. He's related to Kid Cudi, I think.
Pulled up to the hand car wash like wow. Just the outside, my nigga gon' wipe me down. No, I got a couple dollars for you when you done. Roll the window back up. Roll the blunt, cut UGK back up. Cut the AC back up. Getting kinda
How come I don't know the only one that don't have weird shit in it?
Weed smoking, I'm in here. Let me volunteer to get you niggas mind right. Get your funds up instead of chasing after limelight.
Instead of chasing after limelight.
But since I'm all good, I might go and see what's good with these pretty girls for one night. So I whipped around to the spot I knew was poppin'. Parked, then we hopped out and hopped in, no problem. So as we got in, eyebrows raised up. I missed the tape of fake cut, whipping Escalade truck in the party looking for Miss Not Too Bougie with a booty and know how to roll doobies and jump.
Bitches think I'm living out my car. All these
shit, bro. That's crazy. This back in the day. Wow, that's good. Thank you for that one-liner. Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater. That's one of the hardest lines in rap. I don't think you guys get it. That was what just happened? They announced the NVIDIA thing? Stop it. What the hell is happening? You guys see this out? Oh, I think it's glitching out. Shell toes, yes. PRPS. There's a man riding a horse on top of my chest. Polo fresh. I am Z-Man. No NVIDIA deal. Alright, well, I love you, chat. I'm gonna go ball out. Pray for my ankles. Pray for their ankles. Pray I don't get hurt. And we'll see. I usually get beat by the time, like, if I do a video tonight after ball, I'm probably gonna be a lot tired. I was excited today. I feel like I'm excited every day, but you know, I'm about to use this energy. I feel bad for them because when I go into the gym excited, bro, I be balling. I be balling, dog. That's it. You know, or you guys want to watch some videos? Can I show you this one? Honestly, here, one more, and then I gotta go. Let me see if I can. Honestly, because I saw one of these, bro, and I was very impressed. Have you ever
Final seconds after Reeves, three-pointer.
Dog, I honestly think Austin Reeves is like a crazy baller, bro. Have you ever seen these? Dog, have you ever seen Austin Reeves highlights? It's really random. sucks, bro, because if I watch one of these highlight videos, man, I start trying to do some dumb shit. You know that? Last time I watched a highlight video in ball throw, I was doing the stupidest shit. I get inspired.
58-54. Oh, what a pass! Oh, boy. Jason Williams, and we'll see you.
I be doing this, though. I be passing like Jay Will.
Sacramento with numbers. Williams pushing it. Blind
dime!
for the reverse.
Y'all see, y'all don't know what a dime is. Y'all really don't know.
NBA basketball.
I don't think y'all really understand.
You can see that coming a mile away.
You guys don't get it.
Starting to be productive again.
Jason Williams sets up D-Dots with the shake.
I don't think y'all get it.
You miss one, you come right back and take the next one.
No, I be doing all that.
From Williams to Williamson.
He needs to be more aggressive on the offensive end. But this is the
power of the assist.
3-on-2 break for the Kings.
Weber's got to run.
Oh, Henderson put it in behind the back. The wraparound from Jason Williams.
I'm doing that. I'm going to do one of those
showtime pass by Jason Williams.
Bibby again through the legs. Stolen. Jason Williams.
He does it again. All right, Chad. Well, have a good day. All right, man. So God bless you. Enjoy your day. Okay, baby? Enjoy it. Yeah, they called him White Chocolate. That was Jay Will's nickname. You have no idea. I've tried the elbow pass in high school. You know that? I've done it once in my life, and the coach yelled at me. I did it once, bro. I did the elbow pass. It was frowned upon heavily. But this was before. Because nowadays, these kids be doing the dumbest shit, and they you got fucking LaMelo pulling up from half court, man. And bro, it's not. So I'm going to try it, though. I might try it today. I'm going to do that I'm going to do the head behind the back no look. The one where you just pull it behind his head, you know? So, yeah, we'll see. But God bless you, chat. Enjoy your evening. And finger to the sky. To God be the glory. And through the grace of God alone. Peace out.
Long term. It's a cult, baby. I don't think I'm God, I just know he on my side. Complaining all the time, I could tell he didn't buy. And even look him in the eye and I could tell it was a lie. They don't pick him up, but I be still dropping dimes. Speaking of a dime, say that 10%. Already had the Rari, already had the vent. I know they got It's the best time of year, Chad. God bless you. Hey, Merry Christmas. Christ. Jesus. Praise God. Amen, amen. It's a cult, baby. Hey. Yeah. If we talking plays, yeah, I'm in there like swimwear. I've been there, I've done this shit for 10 years. You could have it all, but you been scared, big scare. Funny part, there wasn't even risk there. My thoughts been my own, yeah, I've been clear, no fear. Oh dear, who you try to control here? My God is the weapon, I ain't boasting. Nah, it's done. Daddy said it's finished, made me in his image, but that always made me timid. Wonder why we different, don't you ever get it twisted. It's the only way we get it, set apart from the start. And the heart isn't ours, it's a hippie with the love, but it's David with the sword. I want peace, so that means you gon' kill me if it's war. Nietzsche, Trotsky, can't beach on the arc. Want it easy or hard, want a genie or a god, then believe me, lil' bro, you a child, you a son of the highest in the bud. Don't deny it, we don't like it when they tell us who we are. I can tell you who I was, I can tell you who he is. I can make another song that's telling y'all about the crib. Before a second, keep it real, it's not the reason they will kill. It's the freedom in believing, they want that to bring the will. But I'd rather have it now, and I ain't never backing down. Lion gonna eat me or turn his ass around. Either way, I will remain up in his name and say it proud. Here, let's say it now. Jesus. I put Jesus on the beat so I can listen to it. I got reason to believe that we living in it. You could say it's one hell of a decision in it. Ay, if we talking plays, yeah, I'm in there like swimwear. I've been there, I've done this shit for 10 years. You could have it all, but you been scared, big scare. Funny part, there wasn't even risk there. My thoughts been my own, yeah, I've been clear, no fear. Oh dear, who you try to control here? My God is the weapon, I ain't boasting.